Hello, I'm I'm DJ Vogie. It's the
It's
headphones.
the
The
cat
cat
ears.
ears are throwing me off.
And today we'll be listening to the Enter the Shimmer DJ Vogie remix.
Yes,
It's a
that's
10-hour
definitely going to
remix.
happen. That's definitely going to happen because you just said it and I like it.
I've heard it. It's
No.
very bassoon forward, which is rare.
What? No. Maybe.
How many times does
It
he
is
drop
now.
the bass?
Well, first of all, those things are expensive. Anyway, we are resuming this is what, episode 9 in the Shimmer, a whacked out northeastern corner of the world of Obalar. We'll have everybody introduce themselves as I silently eat pizza in the background, and then we'll get started.
Hi, I'm Calatrix, a Air Genasi Zealot Barbarian. I like to solve problems by just diving into them and possibly writing them. That's my way.
It is her way.
I am Hazel, a Ghostwise halfling divination wizard. I like to solve problems by changing all the time.
I'm Osrich, a halfling rogue and Calatrix's business partner / best friend. I like to solve problems by doing whatever is necessary to make sure Calatrix survives whatever nonsense she's doing right now.
I'm Randy. I'm a Fearbold Grave Cleric. I like to solve problems with a positive attitude.
And poison.
And
much
poisoned
Yeah,
Necco
yeah.
wafers.
They're not poisoned. It's food grade wax and food grade sawdust.
And hello again. I'm I'm Jenny Bear, and I'm playing Schmendrick the Magician. I just realized when I started this stream that I didn't have my audio on for some reason, so you couldn't hear me.
It's all right.
But it's fixed now,
It's
so.
fine.
To
It is
recap, we're a
professional.
bunch of dorks acting dorky and playing D&D.
And
Your
Action value.
Trying to do
We've got
things. But anyway, yeah, so we're the Natural 21s. I'm Jenny Bear. This is my channel. I'm playing Schmendrick the Magician, last of the Red Hot Swamis. He's a wizarder, wild magic
That is what
wizard,
we've gone with.
or a Sorcezard, depending on. Sorcezard sounds like a Pokemon.
We make that joke every week.
I know.
It's only going to get better.
It gets better every week.
Only going to get better.
I am surprised Dan has not tried to capture you in a Pokeball yet. That sounds like something that would happen.
You
in this
know-
world.
Why do you give him ideas?
Yeah.
Why do you give
No
me
idea what to
ideas?
do.
Because it
If
sounds
he
like
tries to
fun.
catch someone in a
After
Pokeball.
no, why do you give me ideas after I've already made the thing for today?
Should have
Well,
been
that would be
earlier.
important.
See
Things
those
in the
little animal
future.
pictures.
Frantically Googles rules for catching players in a Pokemon ball.
Do you
Oh
need
no,
the
I'll just.
Pokemon United tabletop rules sent to you?
God no.
They're so bad.
I could tell by just you reading off the title that they were bad. Okay, well, last we left our intrepid heroes was clearly in a forest. I'm not looking at the right screen, so probably. Hey, look, there they are. You're here too.
We're heroes?
They came across a strange-looking altar and ran into one of the more mysterious individuals that they've run into, called a being called Domino, who they Hazel accidentally released when they were exploring a terrifying lighthouse. And
Oops.
no, I don't want to restart to stay up to date. I'm sure my Windows version of Windows 10 is fine. And he had them play a game where they were attacked by, they were shrunk down to the size of a chessboard and attacked by chess pieces who were making up their own rules as they went along.
Domino had no
And,
idea how to play chess.
He was
did
quite
not.
poor at it.
He was making up the rules as he went
He
along.
also lied to us. I asked him if he was going to shrink us down and make us play chess against him as pieces, and he lied and said no.
In fairness, he did not make us play anything even vaguely like chess.
Yes,
That's true.
To his credit, that was not remotely chess-like. other than the pieces were very easily identifiable.
I still
Um,
think he's the defiler. He avoided the group hug.
um, all they do know is that he seems to have a small army of skeleton boys that don't register as undead for some reason. And when they tried to give him an aerial hug around the ankle as he flew away from them, their hand passed through his shoe.
I feel like they is doing a lot of work here.
I
It was a very singular
tried to hug
effort.
him.
It was a very
And
yes.
Randy
The one
tried to help.
person. There are people who like jumping through the air and grabbing things, and they didn't like it because it went through. But yes, now Domino and his definitely not skeletons have vanished, leaving you in the middle of this lagoon on with an altar and a very unuseful chest deck. What do you do?
I'm going to take Domino's King and put it in my pocket.
You do this thing.
Want to smash up the rest of his chessboard? Because he doesn't know how to play chess.
I'm
He
going
doesn't
this
know
way.
the board.
I take the king as I follow ostrich.
I follow the group.
Let's get out of here. This place sucks.
We walk through water for no reason.
Yeah. We walk through water because of the map made by Seafoot Games, now on Patreon. Anyway, you kind of keep going through. The colors are increasingly muted as you start heading towards the epicenter of what all of this has been going on. You start heading towards the city of Krasmir. It's still about midday, and you're heading down a narrow path, and you start to see a fork emerge
Like a fork?
in the center. Yes, a fork. You nailed it.
Are there times?
See this? This is specifically a fork, not to be confused with a fike, or a threek, or a toque.
Like peregrine toque?
Yes.
What size
you're
is
a
the
fool of a
fork?
kook. It's made of wood. Anyway.
Wood is not a
through the
size.
power of magic.
Wood is not a size.
Anyway,
Wood comes in many sizes.
He goes sand, wood, rock, big.
Are you playing brick tonight?
Maybe.
brick hard cheese. All right. And as you start to approach, are you still going at a normal pace? Are you trying to move stealthily? How is it that you're moving?
Does there seem to be normal movement in the woods around us as we travel, like normal animal life that we would expect?
No, but it is normal for this area. Remember, now that you're out of the refuge, everything has taken a much more muted tone. It's becoming more and more colorless as you are traveling, and excuse me, there just doesn't seem to be a whole lot of activity. You still will see the occasional bird or wildlife creature go through, but everything's like toned down several notches.
Okay.
I assume we're moving at a normal pace.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
Normal
quietly
pace.
and not bantering like we normally do, but moving at our normal pace.
All right.
Schmendrick is trying to juggle.
That is one of the
Unless-
reasons why I decided we were probably not sneaking.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
mean,
not
go
doing
I
ahead.
can
it.
try to sneak, but it's gonna be a disadvantage.
He's not
Has
doing
my
it
parents' color
loudly.
changed? Is Bismuth okay?
No, you guys are all in color. It's just the area around you that has been devoid of color. So, a level 13 in performance.
That's how well I'm juggling. Not my best
Yep.
performance.
Not well.
Yeah.
Not that well.
Not great.
You're
Yeah,
learning.
It's not
You're
good.
learning.
I've
I'm
done
going to
better.
prestidigitation and make a small trinket of a different juggling ball right in your path of your hands.
So you don't notice?
Well, it's going to last 6 seconds, so she's going to just have an extra juggling ball and probably drop it.
Yeah.
Hazel is such a jerk.
Yes.
So he juggles with that
No,
roll.
it would be even worse if he was.
Flaming ball.
What? No. If he,
I
if,
whispered
Just
to
a
Hazel.
regular one.
if she
Flaming ball.
throws, if
Regular
she
trinket.
does it, she fails the juggle, and she gets down to pick, or he gets down to pick stuff up, and then there's just one ball. That's an illusion that's still like juggling itself.
Oh, that'd be fun.
He's just going for 6 seconds, and then it vanishes. And you're like, hey, wait, oh.
That was pretty cool. How did that happen?
I whispered to Hazel.
Nobody knows.
Flaming ball.
I could sacred flame one of the balls.
You see how well what if we walked a little bit quieter and didn't do our usual banter thing went? It went so good.
Yeah.
It
went great.
failed.
And
So anyway, we have problems.
Ostrich,
Yeah.
speak up. We can't hear you over there.
we can't hear you.
Why are you
because
walking
aren't
20 feet
being
away
loud
from
enough.
us?
I whispered. You said not to yell, and I whispered. That's
Oops, that was the
extra,
wrong button.
Ostrich.
Yeah.
I'm
All
putting
right.
forth effort.
You- Mm.
Does it appreciate
Oh,
how
well, this
hard I
isn't
work?
good. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, hey.
I was moving the player ribbon, and it was going, nope, nope. I'm like, what is this, a rotary phone? All right.
Yes.
and so-
Wow, rotary phones. Throwback.
Yeah, there's a throwback to all of my our boomer watchers. Okay.
I had a rotary phone. I'm not a boomer.
You.
Was
50?
it like a burger phone, like from Juno? Because that would be amazing.
No, it was a boring standard rotary. It was one my mom had. Actually, most
okay.
of our we
That's
only
good.
had one rotary phone. The rest were normal phones.
I had a clear light up phone, and it was the coolest thing.
I had one of those. It was hip.
Yeah. That and the inflatable couch, man. I was the coolest.
I did not have an inflatable couch. I had a beanie bag, beanie chair, beanie. What do you call that? Beanbag chair.
Beanbag.
chair.
Came back there.
Beanie bag chair.
A
I still
beanbag.
have a beanbag chair. Only this
Beanie
one.
baggy cherry.
This one weighs
The wine
30
goes
pounds and
somewhere.
is full of memory
No,
foam
the
chunks.
beanie baggy cherry is something that middle-aged moms popped in the 90s. I want to collect them all because they might be worth something someday. They weren't ever.
Man, we cannot
Ah.
stay on topic to save our lives, can we?
I know.
Nope.
In
A terrible
in
joke.
this clearing, you see a beanbag chair. No, wait, just kidding.
I sit on the beanbag chair.
That's what the big thing in the middle is. It's a beanbag chair.
That's a beanbag
as
chair.
you are
I grappled Callie for the beanbag chair.
Mariana.
a
You won't
beanbag
win.
chair. Anyway,
Beanbag!
you are all still over here. I can't point
Investi-
because I'm on the wrong layer.
You want us back over here?
Yes, you're all back over there.
Oh, fine.
Can't drop. You can't dive through the trees with ease.
Well, not with that
Um,
attitude.
Yes, not with that attitude. You nailed it. When you see a collection of the those you had heard the people and Nala, the ghost inside Calatrix's head, refer to them as Umbra on the path,
Oh, yeah.
but not like that. I'm zoomed in way too far. Anyway, you see them coming down the road in a bit of a pack, and they are you are all still back here, and now Calatrix is sitting on top of somebody's head. Sorry, Hazel. And so everyone roll perception first off.
Okay. I'll get an actual D20 because Roll20 hates me.
No, for me, 6.
12.
22.
All right. At least somebody knows how to look for things.
Well,
And
shit, I got
not
a
like-
passive of 14.
I got a 17.
Hazel was spending all her time dropping juggling balls on Spendrick's head.
As one
spending
does.
all
As
the
one
time.
does.
That sounds like something Hazel would spend all of her time doing.
I got
Yeah.
a 16, despite Hazel.
I guess I do need dice.
At least
That would
it's not
probably be
eggs or spiders this time.
You want my bag of dice, sweetie?
Oh, I have them. I just didn't have them out. Hey, look! I found like D4. I was looking for that last week.
Oh yeah, I
All
forgot.
right,
dice
and
in
anyone who got above a 16 You see this
Above a 16 or a 16 or higher?
16 or higher
Okay.
is able to see this pack of Umbra coming up the road.
Are they carrying anything or doing anything? Other than walking?
They don't seem to be carrying anything. It looks like it's a group of them out on a patrol. You don't know if they're looking for souls or looking for you or doing other random shadow elf things.
Are they juggling?
They are not juggling.
Okay.
I hope they're looking for us. It's nice to be wanted, and also it's nice to give somebody what they're looking for.
Yeah. Sure. Let's go with that.
Who's a bean?
Roll for I want you to want me. Oh, no.
It's a bean.
Hello, Bean.
Contested roll with I need you to need me.
Hey, Dan, what's
Yes?
the extra damage on the Wicked Scythe? I've lost where I wrote it down.
It's 2d6 reach pole arm, and then everything becomes necrotic when you critically hit.
Okay, thank you.
Everything's necrotic.
Yeah, I should probably write all this shit down. Anyway,
I assume you did at some point.
I did. I'm sure it is a place. A good place, even. But I don't know where that is. All right, so you are able to see them before they see you, even though Ostrich is somehow in the back. But he does have a bird, so it makes sense. So what do you do?
Well,
Would you
somebody
like me
better
to
do
cast
something,
hypnotic
or
pattern
I'm
on
just
them?
gonna go introduce myself to them.
We've met them
Would you
before.
like me-
so it's cool.
What did you say, Hazel?
Would you like me to cast a hypnotic pattern on them? They're all grouped together and within 120 feet of me.
I believe you remember that last time you tried that, it didn't work.
Okay. I could not remember if I remember that or not.
If I can make an action, I'm going to break for the tree line and hide in the trees.
I was gonna say, let's creep along the tree line and see.
I want to hide in these trees.
I can attack them if I can get around and attack them from behind, to kind of break up their formation a little bit, and draw some fire. Then you guys can, do the zoomy bop bops on them.
I am not the stealthiest, so
You
I mean,
got time. It'll be a while before I need to be healed.
I'm just saying, like, my attempt to hide might give away our position.
Flanking one step at a time won't make him any stealthier.
Yeah, I mean, you could. I suppose you could stay like over there, but I mean, you would definitely need to roll if you're like trying to get across the road and loop around into these trees. He says, indicating towards the
We
screen.
could split into 2 groups.
Maybe if I chill right there-ish.
Or yeah, that would work.
Ostrich, what do you
Kinda
say about us hiding in a tree line about here, letting them walk past us, and then attacking them? So they'll see our party, they'll be distracted, and then we get a surprise round on them.
And we'll be on either side of them.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a party.
And that way I'm kind of all the way in the back, maybe even the bait, and they come towards me, and you guys can get behind them.
That's true. You probably do have a better performance than you do stealth.
Because they're 60 feet away. So odds are if we sneak to here, we don't have to roll too high either. Like, I would assume I don't have to be that stealthy here. But if I want to get around behind them myself, I'm probably going to have to be quieter than... I'm not wearing anything, so I don't have disadvantage, though.
I like this plan because it's already what I was going to do.
Excellent. This is what happens when you travel as smugglers together for years.
It's true.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
just so you know, our Echo is not sure about that plan. It
So-
can only hear half of it, but it's not sure.
If you guys want to ready actions, you can, too. Probably.
I will ready a Toll the Dead.
Should I have gone to
Alright.
the other side? Okay, I'll go over here.
All right. And Osrich, which
I'm just
side are you
assuming
going on,
Hazel
or
will have
do
yoinked me
you
along.
Right or left? Okay. So, Hazel and Calatrix, go ahead and roll stealth with, just roll straight stealth. And then the other three of you roll stealth with advantage.
Ooh.
Do what now?
So, Osrich and Calatrix, roll stealth.
I think I passed.
I
Yes,
did
you
not.
No, the three of you, Hazel, Randy, and Schmendrick, you have advantage. You can actually go in.
I rolled a
You're
12.
ridiculous. Plus 11.
I got an 18 because my stealth rolls are still terrible, but I do have a plus 11.
I also got an 18.
All right.
We did not
Hazel's
even have
being-
vaguely similar rolls, I'm assuming.
No, I
Hazel's
rolled
not
a
being stealthy
17.
At all.
You got a 4? That's
Yes.
amazing. All right.
I
So
rolled a
advantage?
2 plus 2. I didn't have advantage.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
You have advantage.
Okay, 14 then.
There we are.
Okay, that's a whole lot better.
I
Because
rolled,
you're just hiding back in the trees away from the enemies where you already were and they couldn't see you.
Yes.
Okay.
All of so in the back, the three of you are completely stealthed and hidden, with the exception of Randy, who is completely stealthed but has an owl on his head.
Are we going?
And
Do you think this is
an
a
owl
good
on my
head?
place to stop? I'm gonna
Yes.
signal to Ostrich here.
Yeah, Arthur is sitting on your head.
Ooh.
All right, and then the other two, and then you two here are also hidden from them as they march along.
And now we're ready at Firebolt.
All right.
To the shock of everyone, I'm going to boom a blade.
What?
All right.
What?
Never
could it
happened
be?
before.
You're going to prepare.
You have never used a
rage?
character
That's
who did
amazing.
that.
I'm gonna take my crystalline maul out this time
Okay, you're going to use them all instead?
because
All
I
right.
can't remember if necrotic damage does.
Does much to them? Okay, that's fair. All right. All right, you do recognize that as they approach, number one seems to be a different style of shadow elf that you hadn't seen before. Instead of using the hook swords that the other, 5 are wielding, he is using a scimitar and shield.
Does he have a
And,
lantern?
They do not. But you do know that they are. I mean, this area is kind of in this kind of hazy. Even when it's sunny, it's hazy and almost dim lightish. So they're continuing to advance. And you said you guys were waiting until they pass you? All right. Do. And
I'm gonna stab him.
all right, and so once they've passed, let's go ahead and Calatrix, you can not rage as a readied action, but you can just hit somebody.
Okay.
All right.
Are we rolling initiative too?
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll initiative since you guys got the drop on them.
I rolled a 15 for my initiative.
Rolled an 8.
Me too.
I rolled a 13.
I rolled a 17.
Nice.
Apparently,
Schmendrick.
Schmendrick is on his toes today. Oh shit, I better figure out what I'm gonna do.
I think your advantage is that you switch back to dice, and dice don't hate us as much as Roll20 does.
Roll20 really hates us.
All right.
Like, I have to power game and get really stupid bonuses and make everything with advantage, because otherwise, Roll20 will give me 5s.
Hi, Bean.
I got a 5.
Oh wait, my raging damage would have gone up because it's half of my level.
Bean, I really need to see my character sheet right now.
That's correct.
So that's 4. Oh,
And
that's
you
when I
guys
crit,
have
so it would be +6, 7. So it would be +6. Gosh.
Wait, have we
I have
rested?
Very complicated math.
We haven't rested or anything yet.
We have not done any resting since we fought the
You
chess
did
pieces.
not rest since you fought the chess pieces, no.
Okay.
But
I
we
thought we
did
dinged, though.
ding because of a level up.
You did ding
Right,
because of
we
level
did,
up, so
so,
everything
okay.
is refreshed. Yes.
We didn't technically rest, but we are all full up.
Oh, so everything got refreshed? Like all the spell
Yes.
slots?
Yes.
So why is
All
your
spell
rage damage
slots.
gone up, Calatrix?
Because my it's not my
The
rage, it's
zealot
my
damage.
first attack damage. My
Oh,
zealot
okay.
He's
Okay.
like, wait a second.
as much as you would love that.
I'm like, that's not how that works, I don't think.
My damage went up because I'm tired of not killing things quick enough.
Yes.
New homebrew.
And
You get more powerful as more board.
Murder, murder,
more
murder.
board you get.
okay, and
I now have a
you
plus
two,
7 to-
Hazel, what was your dexterity modifier?
+2.
And Randy's yours is +1.
+2.
Okay.
I took-
Randy, what's your intelligence modifier?
Oh no, Randy's going to lose this one.
+0.
Okay.
Randy,
that's what I
are you
thought.
smarter
All right.
than the wizard?
Doubtful.
Are you smarter than a 5th grade barbarian? All right.
No, no.
also-
I'm tired of hearing those ads on my podcasts. Fuck that noise.
Wait, what? A 5th
Oh,
grade
yeah.
barbarian? That's a podcast? Please.
They're
tell me
they're
more.
bringing back the terrible game show about are you
Smarter than a fifth grade barbarian, yes.
Yes, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader is back as a podcast.
Are there 5th
Oh,
graders
God.
that aren't barbarians?
None that I know.
Yes.
Some of them
Some
are
of them
wild
are-
magic sorcerers.
Are wizards.
That makes
Apprentice
sense.
wizards.
Some
with-
very
with-
skilled fifth graders are rogues.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to.
All right. Yes. Actually, you will come after Schmendrick.
Oh, but don't we get a surprise round
Yeah.
if we're triggering
Yes,
the
you
attack?
are. You are in the surprise round, but she got a 17, so he got a 17. So
But the plan was
The
for them to wait for
swarming.
us to
I
attack
will
them.
hold my action until Calatrix attacks.
okay, that's fine. Then Calatrix attacks. Wow, that
All
was easy.
I'm going to jump from behind and swing at this guy.
Okay,
And I can't rage, correct?
that is correct.
So can I still attack recklessly?
No.
I hate you.
Oh wait, no. This is
How
a
dare
surprise
you.
round. So yes, you can actually do both.
I
How
can
dare
rage.
you? Checks notes.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I
not
thought you were doing.
rules.
I thought you were doing readied actions, but no, you were actually.
All right.
You got him
I
surprised.
I want to rage, and I want to attack him with my maul, recklessly.
All right. Roll the boop, or thunk, I should say.
That's an 18 to hit.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll that
My
beautiful
first
bean.
attack. 22 damage, and
How much of that is
7
radiant?
is radiant.
Okay.
That maul deals too much damage.
It deals
Oh,
the
I'm
exact amount of
sorry.
damage
Didn't
it
you
needs
like
to.
roll 40 damage once?
Yeah, you get to attack multiple times, and I am
Every
a
other
rogue.
time.
I'm gonna attack again. I rolled a 22.
All right.
And my maul is gonna break because you said that, Alex, and I'm gonna blame you. Remember what he did to Steve. And a
Oh,
nice.
wait, did I complain that Steve
Oh, wait,
did too
wait,
much damage?
No, just remember how petty he can be. Sorry, that was the wrong stuff. I rolled a 14 damage.
All right. And cool.
Does this
You
work
don't
in
get to
general?
boop 'cause
Necco
he
wafers
rages?
deal too much damage.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
All right, Necco wafers are now mandatory.
And now,
Blue and mighty, and I look bigger when I'm raging.
sure. And Schmendrick, you're ready to action. Whew, excuse me.
Can I cast Magnify Gravity?
Yes.
I would like to do that. At level 3.
Is it gonna hit me?
No,
Okay.
because it's in a sphere, a 10-foot sphere, right?
I mean, you can make it here if you want to be.
I mean, I can
If you
make
would
it
like
hit
to hit
you, but if I
Calatrix with
put
it, you
it,
can.
I think if
Why
I put it
not?
right
So-
there, it will hit all of them, right?
Right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. See? So they need to make a con saving throw.
All right. All right. What's your DC?
It is 14.
All right. That's a pass. That is a fail pass. And 2 failed. All right. So, and these front 3 take the full brunt, while the back line takes only lower amounts of damage.
23 damage.
Oh, okay. You were doing that as
I did it as a level 3.
level 3. Okay.
I read.
Wow. That was like that so far away from.
I
Yeah,
can't
I
hear
think you
you.
need to turn your volume up again. It's
You're
you're
fading.
not cutting it in.
Oh.
Well,
My
help-
microphone fell off. Thank you.
Oh, look,
Okay.
we can hear you.
Like, yeah, you weren't fading in and out. You were just consistently getting quieter and quieter.
It was getting farther and farther into the blanket on my lap, obviously.
Don't hurt
You might
yourself.
actually need to turn your volume down now. I guess you turned it up
Listen.
to compensate for your microphone falling off.
No,
No,
you put it
I
right
still
next
have
to
it
your
on.
mouth, and it's ASMR D&D.
There you go.
I'm anti all of this.
Yeah, so am I.
initiative.
Like, if we start
How's that?
ASMR, I'm going to leave.
You should curse more just for luck.
Just for luck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then number 3 says damn. All right. All right,
What
so
a nu-
23 damage on those 3. And this is force damage, correct? All right.
Yes.
What a naughty
Oops.
uh,
That is.
shadow elf we found.
Oh my.
Oh my.
How naughty.
I'm going to have to spank him.
And half of 23.
And its speed is halved
All right.
For
and
2, 3, and 4.
for whichever
oh, wait,
ones
2, 3,
failed.
and 4. Oh, that's why. I'm like, this doesn't work. That's because I forgot to write down number 6. It's amazing how that works. All right. All right. Next on the docket is Osrich.
Did I stab number 5 from hidden?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Oh, I should play fighty kind of music.
Fight music.
2, come on. Roll 20.
Yep,
Like
I suppose
24?
that'll hit.
With a booming blade.
What? I did not see that coming.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Booming blade.
For 29 damage.
Oh, I get too much.
All right.
Oh,
I only get to attack
Bean, you're
once.
too cute.
But it's 7 more damage.
You did.
All
Or
right.
7 less damage.
That was 29. All right. And he booms in the most boomiest of ways. Good
He
lord.
booms.
All
He
right.
booms.
And then I'm going to hide as a bonus action.
All
in
right.
The trees.
The
You
tree just
are-
exploded at him.
31.
That's amazing. Okay.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say they can't see me.
They don't even know you were there. They think that guy just had a heart attack.
He just, yeah, he just exploded, and they turn around, and there's a Genasi with a maul going, "Who wants some?" And
No,
It was
we've just
Kira.
discovered spontaneous elven combustion.
all right, the chief is still getting surprised, even though he has been smashed in the head. It's amazing how that works.
He's woozy.
And let's see. All right, Hazel, what is your first?
Surprise!
Firebolt.
What? I did not see that coming.
20.
Alrighty, I
That
suppose
hit number
that'll
1. And
Two,
that
one,
is
number one?
16
Okay.
fire damage.
All right.
I hope number 1 doesn't die before we figure out what they do.
Oh no, I'm gonna grapple him.
This is a new
Okay.
kind of enemy. I wonder what they do.
They collapse like a sack of potatoes whenever they get killed, like everything else.
Right.
That's a special feature.
Alrighty. Anything else? Are you going to move?
Go to where I'm at.
All right, cool.
Do they think I'm doing all of
And-
this at this point?
No, firebolts
not.
and gravity manipulation aren't really a barbarian's purview, but you never know.
This is
and
the
itself-
Shimmer.
They do technically have line of sight on the people who are casting spells at them.
That's true.
Yeah, you have to pop out and like wave your hands, light the Roman candle, wait for it to burn down for 5 seconds, and then you firebolt. So
I like that use of firebolt. That tracks.
That is how
Alright.
artificers firebolt.
Someone's pants are gonna catch on fire.
only if they lie. All right, and lastly, Randy.
Randy is going to head forward and cast Word of Radiance. So 2, 3,
Alright.
and 4 need to make a DC 15 con save.
All
Randy
about
loves
the
his word
con
of radiance.
save. Yes.
What'd you say?
No.
Randy loves his word of radiance.
And
I don't use it that often. This I
Yes.
think is the second time. So 2 of
right.
you
You say-
fails.
two and 4 succeeded. 3 failed.
Okay, so only 3
So
takes
what is
damage.
your word? Okay.
The word is boom shakalaka.
Boom.
For
Shakalaka. Boom. Shakalaka.
13 radiant damage.
All right. That was number 3.
Right, you get to add your wisdom modifier now.
Yep.
My first thought
Yep.
was, how? Wait. Level 8.
I was hoping
And that
I could-
one explodes into a burst of black mist as well. All right, and now we're at the top of the round, and they get to finally fight back. All right. Boo. Boo. We like it better when they.
We like to slaughter.
more
Yay.
slaughter.
I mean, admittedly,
As
2 of them are
a-
down. It's
we kind of fucked him up.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
You hear this one in the middle. He just kind of shouts out in a language you don't understand. But he is shouting up into the air rather than behind, like at his people or at you. And so that's a little bit odd.
That's
and
me, it's
then,
not.
we have to assume the boss fight is heading somewhere. The sky is reasonable.
Everything's a boss
the
fight.
number 6 will turn around and swing at Calatrix.
Bring it, baby.
All right, that is with advantage. That's a 17 to hit.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. That does hit me.
They
All
brought
right.
it, baby.
And then as you see it hit you, it's starting to actually spin around, and it's almost like trying to hit you multiple times just in quick succession. So you take 5 slashing damage, and then does a 16 hit?
Just. Is
Okay.
that 5 already halved, or?
No, that would be 5. That is then slashed for you to 2.
Alright, and then?
And then another 5 reduced to 2. The third one is a miss.
Oh, sorry. Ignore that.
The fourth one is a
I don't
hit,
know why it
another
rolled.
2.
Oh, they're all
And
value of 1 hit now.
the fifth one is also a 2, and he is kind of concerned that it isn't doing more.
That
I
is an
smile at
impressive
him.
number of attacks. It also wasn't very useful.
I
Yeah.
smile.
He was trying really hard.
How tall are they compared to me? Like, I'm 6 feet tall. How tall are they? 'Cause you said
They're
tiny.
about they're not tiny. They're tiny for an elf, so they're about an average sized human. So
Elves are not taller than humans. And I guess, are they taller than humans in Obolar?
Yeah, in
yeah, I thought they were tall and lanky.
No,
In Forgotten,
regular
in
D&D.
Forgotten Realms, like regular
I don't
D&D,
care about the
elves are
Forgotten
not-
Rails. Anyway,
He's trying
yeah.
to make it so I can't pick on them for being short.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can always pick on them from being short. I mean, that doesn't actually mean you have to be taller than them. They're like, haha! I'm like, what?
Pathfinder
They're
elves are
halfling.
tall. D&D elves are not very tall.
Randy's
Okay,
a
well-
Fearbolg. They're short.
Yeah, well,
I'm a halfling. You're all tall.
yeah. Yeah, compared to our 2
Angel calls
halflings,
you
all of them
short,
are
but Randy
incredibly
shorter.
tall. Numbers 2 and 4 are going to be swinging at Randy. poorly from the looks of it. Does a the first one? I'm going to go out on a limb and say and assume a 10 does not hit.
Oh.
So it's just kind of scraping at your shield. Other one gets a 23 to hit. And
Oh, mommy.
he hits you with, where's my notes? Oh, they're there.
I forgot
So
to
you,
flock of ravens.
It happens.
yeah. Hello, kitten. You are a kitten.
Aw, kitten.
There will be other flocks of crows.
And you will take 5 slashing damage on that.
Okay.
And then as their turn ends and Schmendrix begins, you start hearing a buzzing coming from this general area. No, ma'am, this is my pizza. You can have it. Scoot.
Nick, it's my pizza.
Young lady, say hello to the stream. Say goodbye to pizza.
Hi, kitty.
Aw,
All right.
kitty.
Schmendrick, you're up.
I think you should give the kitty pizza.
You should give the kitty all the pizza.
Kitty, here you go.
I'm gonna be stupid and run up to this guy so I can shocking grasp him.
Yeah.
That is certainly not a good idea, so.
I love it. This is how we fight.
I'll give a battle cry. I don't know what the
What
battle
is
cry
that?
is.
Allie is
I am
rubbing off on
Schmendrick.
everyone.
Ellie is making us
battle
all
cry.
much more reckless.
This is why Ostrich and I work. He's the only person I don't make more reckless.
I'm immune to her suicidal tendencies.
I mean, in my defense, like when they bunch up like that, it just screams Word of Radiance.
It does.
So that's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, like you've cast Word of Radiance like 3 or 4 times, and I've had a lot of clerics with Word of
I
Radiance.
didn't hear you because you were muted.
That I think that hits. I don't remember what you said. Mage armor. You cast mage armor? All
No,
right, that's
I already
choice
had
you made.
mage armor on.
Mm-hmm. A likely story. All right, and no, wait, what was your to hit?
She hit
17.
shocking grasp with 17.
Okay, that will hit.
And then I rolled like 8 damage. I didn't roll very well.
All right, that was number 2.
And
All right,
you can move away from
and
it now.
anything else?
Nope.
You can move.
Are you gonna stay up in
Take
their face,
reactions.
or
I-
they can't
You
take
can back
reactions, so
away.
you can back away?
Oh yeah, that's right. They don't have reactions. So I'm gonna run back. Ah!
Ah,
I assume
all right.
running back was part of your plan when you ran forward with
Yeah.
Shocking Grasp.
Yes.
All right.
No, she's gonna
Ostrich,
take
you're
it.
up.
Okay, how does number 1 look?
Just kidding. It's Calatrix's turn. When I said Ostrich, I meant you. Anyway.
What was after
I
Spender?
mean, they're
Unhappy.
basically twins, so it's fine.
I know. Twinsies.
Twinsies.
Oh my god.
We look so much
So-
alike. You can
Identical.
see
know,
our
right?
2 little tokens here, basically the same person. Though it does kind of look like Calatrix is handing me a purse.
It does actually.
Here you go. This is for you. I found this somewhere, and I don't want to count it because math is hard. All right. This is an accurate statement.
That's what I do with my gold half the time. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. You take
I know that. You do it. You do it. All right.
But all this gold is so
How does
Calatrix.
one
heavy.
look?
Unhappy.
Unhappy,
Yeah.
but not bloodied?
Not bloodied. No.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do...
Oh, sorry. You have you take 5 necrotic damage because you are in its aura.
You're in the splash zone.
You are in the splash zone.
Good to know.
That
I'm
is
not
not
going to
gonna
step
have.
forward.
Okay. So what I'm going to do... When I attack one, I'm attacking him to knock him unconscious.
Okay.
But the first thing I'm going to do is... I'm torn.
Can you do that?
Airhead.
It's essentially the final. If the killing blow is melee, you can choose that it's non-lethal.
Right.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm going to attack
Or if you're
him with
using
6
punching
first,
glove, boxing glove arrows.
That
Okay.
and that is a combined unnatural 20.
Nice. Excuse me.
That was beautiful.
I wanted to share that with you.
And he takes number 6 takes 20 damage, and 6 of that is radiant.
All right. You see him react to try to dodge your maul, and as he fades, the maul passes completely through him, but then the radiant fire still hits him. And how much of it was radiant?
6.
All right. And then he gets that. Go ahead and do a strength athletics check.
Alright, I am proficient in athletics,
You have advantage.
and I have advantage. So,
I have to add those numbers together. not just
22?
like- All right. This is going to be sad. Hey, it was. All right. Even though he has rendered himself uncorporeal to try to dodge you, you smack him over here. And he is now prone.
Okay. I'm gonna hit number 1 now.
Okay.
With your face?
She's going to headbutt him.
Wait, he said he's not bloodied, so
Mm-hmm.
feel comfortable hitting him. That's a 25 to hit.
He does the same thing. But go ahead and roll damage. Oh, my back.
Roll 20 like
damage.
some of us more than others.
Today.
All right. And that is just all regular damage, no radiant?
2 of it is radiant damage.
Why?
Two of
But
it?
no. I think it's
no,
just
not.
regular
That's
damage.
just the rage
right?
damage. All right.
Yeah, 2 of
Yeah,
it is just
so-
your regular rage damage, which
You're
is
right,
whatever
you're
your
right.
It
weapon
does the
damage
same
is.
thing, but this time you don't have that extra. You don't have that extra radiant kick, so it actually. I added that wrong. There you go. You just swing with the maul and it just goes right through him.
So it doesn't take any damage from
He
regular
doesn't
attacks?
take any damage,
Even though I have a magical weapon?
even though he just uses, but he has used his reaction to do that.
Alright.
And you've seen them use this fading tactic before the last time you encountered them. Although last time you also got the drop on them. And
Should they be taking damage from gravity?
It's one-time damage, I think.
it's a
Yeah, it's
one-time
one-time
damage.
damage.
There is a different gravity spell that's higher level that you may be thinking of, like Gravity Well or something. But no one's.
And there's an
thinking
even
of
more
that
fun
level.
gravity spell called reverse gravity.
Oh well, yeah,
Ooh.
but that usually only makes them take damage when you turn it off.
Correct.
All right, now it's Osrich's turn.
I'm going to sneak attack number 2 from my hiding.
All right, you do this thing
And they can't hide from the sneak attack because
they have no
I-
reaction. Yep. Please. Hey, bada. Hey,
Just waiting on
bada.
roll 20. A 25.
I suppose that might do something, potentially.
Did you hear a noise?
To deal 28 damage.
Oh, good lord.
It
All
was
right.
probably
One of it
the
is
booming
thunder.
blade.
Well, yeah, that definitely adds
What
something to the
damage
list.
is thunder?
You ever see the movie Harlem Nights?
I don't
No.
think so.
I think so.
Eddie Murphy and Arsenio, I think it's Eddie Murphy
Yeah.
and Arsenio Hall. They're sitting there like they're firing like high caliber guns, and there's one guy with like a 22 revolver. He's like, pop. That's the thunder damage.
Pop. All right,
Then I'm going
and
to
you
hide
ride
as a
again.
bonus action
All right,
with a 24.
all right,
I see nothing.
and excellent. Now it is the chief's turn.
At this point, I assume they know I'm there, and they're not happy about it.
No, they're particularly not thrilled, specifically since 3 of them have turned to vapor. He continues his shout, but now is in your face. Big disgrace.
I burp on
And
You should kick his can all over the place.
he's going to. Let me see. You were rolling with advantage or recklessly
Yeah.
because you were breathing. Okay, good.
I mean, I wasn't breathing that much because I don't have to.
Oh, you're right. I have to find a different joke for that. Anyway, he goes in for a disarming strike, hitting you with a 25 to hit, but you only take 4 bludgeoning damage, and your maul goes flying, ending up over here.
Wow, it went really far.
And then he just kind of grins and moves over towards Randy. You can make a attack of opportunity with your fist,
Can I grapple him?
not as a attack of opportunity, but you can punch him.
And might I recommend? I assume you were attacking recklessly because you are awake.
Yes.
You will be punching with advantage.
Why?
Oh,
And,
what's
you
my
know,
plus to
inner rage.
to a
It's
fist?
just the same as you would. Your maul
Why
is an
is,
extension of your fist
Why is she attacking with advantage?
because she was reckless at the
That's
beginning
not
of
how
her.
reckless attack works.
That's what we said before that it didn't work. I'm so confused.
It didn't work? I don't know. We have so many talks about it. Anyway, just punch him.
Reckless attack gives
Roll the punch.
advantage against you until the end of the round. It only gives you advantage till the end of your turn.
So
Oh,
I
okay.
rolled a 17 to hit him regardless.
Okay.
And it's what, a d4 plus...
It's 1 plus strength plus rage damage.
Alright, so 1 plus 7...
That actually does just barely hit.
8, 9.
Your fist connects with his shield, and he just chuckles as he backs away.
It misses?
Yes.
Oh, kitty.
This
That one
feeling
has
is
a higher
unfamiliar to me with
AC.
this character.
I don't understand. But murder. But I
All
want
the
to
murder.
murder.
Yeah.
All right, and da 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 da. It's Hazel's turn.
That actually worked.
That actually did work.
Alright, Arthur's going to come over here and give me advantage as I try and set him on fire. And that is
just
a
remembered.
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
I forgot to roll to see if I wild magic surged.
That
Yep,
is
you need to
9
do that.
damage.
Wait, was that the end of my turn? No.
That wasn't even
That
your
was
turn.
his turn.
Yeah, I got so confused for a second there. have a
All right,
thought.
this is the you're targeting number 1, or
Number 1, yes.
okay. That was how much damage?
9.
9. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. And Randy, you have friends. They want echo wafers.
Yes.
Are you going to deliver to them the good word?
I am going to tell them the good word of radiance. So 1 and 4
Mhm.
make a DC 15 con save.
All right. Okay. 1 succeeds, 4 does not.
Um,
So rule that beautiful bean footage.
So another 13 radiant damage as Randy says, let's see, what did he say? He says, all natural candies!
Ugh.
And
That
shoves
is-
shoves a Necco wafer at his mouth.
I make a mental note to talk to Randy about war cries later.
Yeah.
We're gonna do
Yeah, that sounds poor. Okay.
But hey, it worked.
Hey, look, it did work. What do you know?
We
the
need to watch
buzzing-
some 80s action movies with Randy.
Yeah, you really need to. He needs to get up on his insult game. You now
Talk to Randy
see
about the fact that lying is
far
a
to the
sin.
south, or yeah, technically I said this technically the south. What do you know? It's almost like I planned this. You see a large swarm of black and gold colored bugs heading your way.
Oh no.
And I am on the wrong layer, and no
Again?
one is surprised. No one is surprised. Not a one.
The bees.
Beers,
I mean, we could
beers.
make a drinking game where, every time Ozrich Booming Blades, you drink. Every time Randy offers
We're
a
trying
Necco
to-
wafer, you drink.
We're trying to build
Uh,
a viewer base, not kill a player. We
Yeah,
have
we
to
would-
establish.
Also, for any
We don't
Every
want to.
Viewer
time,
base.
every time
For
Bogey's on the
any
wrong
Twitch
layer.
mods watching, we do not encourage irresponsible drinking.
We do not encourage irresponsible drinking.
Drink responsibly, kids, unless you are in fact kids. Then don't drink at all.
Your brains are still growing.
They are. And don't smoke
Plus,
weed until you're 25.
If children drink alcohol,
way,
they can be hypoglycemic.
You can rent a car and not screw up your own car. Anyway,
I think that's good advice, Dan.
Wow. Wow.
Way to corrupt the children, Dan.
but
I
also your brain is mostly almost completely developed by 25, and it's not going to screw anybody up. Anyway,
Backpedal,
So
Dan.
we went from like potentially sketchy advice to Dan just straight up giving. Oh, cool. I'm
Get
glad I'm
high
not.
if you have a rental car.
Yeah, I'm not the terrible person in the party anymore. Congrats.
I'm not the terrible person in the marriage anymore.
hey, you've never been the terrible person in the marriage, except for that one time that we aren't going to mention on screen. Anyway, number 6 stands up because it's his turn now, and he's hurt. How hurt is? Oh, he's hurt pretty bad.
Anyways, Dan says hotbox rental cars.
Yeah. Wait, no.
What?
Did I say that? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you kind of did,
Yeah,
sweetie.
pretty much.
It's fine.
You can't
Actually, do
hotbox
it
your
in
own car 'cause
Hertz.
It'll smell like weed.
Do it in Hertz rental cars because they're going under NDWay. Anyway, number 6 is going to, let's see, actually, they were right here. Let's go try to screw up somebody's day.
How about number 6's day? Can we screw up number 6's day?
Well, you've already, he already tried to jump out of the way of a mall to his face, and
I like that
still
he goes
got knocked
after
across.
Randy rather than the one who sent him flying.
Well,
I mean, that
no.
honestly makes sense to me.
that makes sense.
That's
to
true.
me.
He's probably scared.
Like,
if
Bob, if I
I
picked you up and threw you across the room, you'd probably go pick a fight with somebody else.
I'm going to
if you have-
fight, not you. All right.
If you have the ability to become ethereal and not take any damage, and then you got punched in the face anyway, I feel that person.
You know what? I'm done.
gonna
I'm done
move
with
away.
you. I'm done with you.
This is my ghost
All
farm.
right.
Ow.
That is a. Ow! Ow! Stop! You
Aw,
want to avoid getting hit. Why did you do that? Oh my gosh.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right. Evidently, the Shadow Boys spend way too much time on their wardrobe selection. Anyway, that is a 23 to hit, Randy. And you will take.
Randy, you've been hit.
You've been hit
Again.
Yeah, I mean, you do like the. You're trying to introduce yourself more than Schmendrick does, but with terrible, terrible words of advice rather than your title. Anyway, so you take 5 slashing damage. And it runs over, swings again, and misses completely. Just bouncing off, like you're able to hook the sword onto your shield, and you're like, All right, Schmendrick, the magician,
Not in my house.
who has not yet introduced himself to anyone in this entire encounter.
No, he introduced himself to number 2. That was his
Oh, that's
battle
true.
cry.
That is true.
Since he was
Better word of-
successful.
Soon you'll be able to introduce yourself to so many bees.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to introduce himself to number 6. Because why not? I am Schmendrick the Magician, and try to do the shocking grasp again.
All right.
That was a 14 to hit.
That will just hit.
Just hit. Okay. So yeah, even less damage. 6 damage, but that's okay.
All right.
And then I'll run back a little, hide behind that tree.
And he is shocked. Just shocked, I say. All right, Calatrix.
All right.
So your
Can I get
maul
my
is
maul
back
from-
here. Yes.
So my ball's back there. Let's do a little measuring. I'm here. I go there. That's 15 feet. I go there, and that is, I have 40 feet of movement, so that is 30, 35, 40.
That's 45.
15 to there, 40 to there.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
40? Okay, I
Yeah.
can get to where I want to
So
be.
bar.
So I'm going to grab my maul, and I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to attack number 1. Is he bloodied yet?
He is.
Alright, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna, I guess I don't have to. Well, I probably do have to recklessly attack him, but I'll recklessly attack him.
I mean, I feel that's weird. You don't have to, but you're going
What?
to.
I was thinking that I had advantage already, but then I was like, I'm gonna hit the other guy, or I'm gonna hit him again, and so anyway,
He very sassily blocks your blow.
I'm gonna attack him again.
What?
The 17.
And this one, he just kind of dances out of the way with a nice booyah, except for with a scimitar and shield. So, like,
Roll 20. You're on notice.
All right. Anything else?
I guess there's nothing I can do with my bonus action.
I would like to rage a second time while I'm already raging.
I should have just grappled him. It's fine.
Rage.
Verge.
All right. Osrich, last eyes in the bushes.
I'm gonna move here.
See, he's no longer in the bushes.
Correct, because the bees are gonna be in those bushes soon.
That's true.
And then I'm going to use Sir Didymus's help to Booming Blade number 6.
Okay.
With a 28.
He goes to he does the maneuvers
He
you've
doesn't have,
seen to try to
a
fade out,
reaction.
but he doesn't have a reaction and he doesn't realize it, and so he's just like ah, and you hit him anyway.
It happened again, but weirder this time.
All right, roll that beautiful bean damage. Oh, good
28
Lord.
damage, 4 of it thunder.
Yeah, you actually don't vaporize this one. He's just dead.
He's just
Okay.
dead.
Merely dead.
Turned
That's
to-
what.
Turned to dust,
he-
he just collapsed.
He just collapses, and then his body will eventually turn to dust, but he
Didn't have
immediately
enough
radiant
time to
eyes
burn the
it.
dust.
Yeah, it has some breathing period, for dust bringing. All right.
And then I'm going to
Yeah.
dash as a bonus action over here while putting away my
Okay.
sword.
Okay. And
I
El
assume that
Chifitan.
Callie and Randy can handle number 1, and I'm going to start shooting at some bees.
All right. Number 1. What's he gonna do? Number 1 is just going to disengage and book it towards the bees. Let's see, what's his speed. Why do I look up humanoid speed? It's always the same.
Number 1 is a lot less cocky when all of his friends are dead.
Does he have trouble running through the gravity, or is the gravity done?
The gravity's been done.
Gravity's
It's just
done.
a one shot.
And
Okay.
1
All right.
made the saving throw, so was not
Yeah.
slowed by the gravity.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't slowed in the first place. It was just the front line that was slowed.
Yeah.
He runs to about here, and then actually hits the ground.
He hits the ground.
Yep, like he is hitting the deck.
Voluntarily falls prone.
He voluntarily falls. Where's the prone button? Or also known as on roll 20, my back. All right. It is now Hazel's turn.
Okay. Hey, Calatrix, you want to hit a lot more things?
Yes, I do want to hit a lot more things.
Alright, so first, have him come down here, do advantage. I'll be able to fight partway back. And second, I'm going to move out here and cast Haste on Calatrix. So now
So
you
how
have
many
plus.
actions does that give me?
You get 1 extra action. You also get
Also,
plus 2
+2 AC and doubled speed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that'll be my turn.
Hopefully, some zombie beholder doesn't immediately hit you with a intervention ray.
And I'll move back.
What did we say about giving the DM ideas?
Yes, you only do it before the encounter is designed. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Roll for all my friends are dead. No, it's Randy's turn.
Yeah, number one already had his all my friends are dead turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, as number one is prone, I won't make a ranged spell attack. Instead, I
Will
will.
Toll that dead?
No, I'm going to Sacred that Flame. Because
okay.
radiant damage seemed to be able to get past that reaction, and I'm worried about the necrotic being reduced. So we'll Sacred that Flame. Need a DC 15 Dex check.
All right. Wait, does he get disadvantage because he's
I just
prone?
looked. It does not say anything about disadvantage.
That's just
being
restrained.
prone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But
I was-
you did
I was
get
hoping-
advantage from Arthur.
He what?
But
You did get
no,
advantage
that
from
one.
Arthur.
That's irrelevant to saving throws.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a saving throw.
Different.
Yeah, he fails. So
He
roll
fails.
that beautiful bean damage.
All right. 15 radiant damage.
All
And
right.
Randy is going to go prone, or he's going to head for the trees and go prone in the trees.
Into the push-up
okay.
position.
Yes. Because he saw the other guy do it and he's like, that might be a good idea.
All right. You can see that that really took a chunk out of number one. But we all know whose turn it is now. It is the bees. Let's see, where were they? They were right here. And they have, let's make sure I'm not cheating. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay.
They can do whatever they want.
They can do
the
whatever
things.
they like.
Not the
All right.
bees!
Boom. All right, let's get rid of these. As they approach, they're not bees, but they seem to be giant wasps of some
Can I
variety.
use my
Did you just
reaction
take
as they
this
enter
directly
my
from your
area to
nightmares?
hit them?
I
believe
is
I
that
did.
only on pole arms, or is that
No, that's
for everything?
anytime.
Then yes. Roll to SWAT.
Boo, 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 boo. 28?
All right. Yep, that'll hit.
No, wait, what happened?
Wait, what?
I saw it. My screen glitched with
Oh, that was a 10. So no.
If you're using your
It's a 10.
polearm master to make an attack when they enter your reach, it has to be with the polearm.
Oh, it has to
does?
be with a
Okay.
pole arm. Never
It
mind.
has to be a
No, no,
glaive,
no.
halberd, pike, or quarterstaff.
All right. So we're just going to pretend like that didn't happen. Nothing happened. All right. It's going to sting you, Calatrix, as it enters your space.
I'm shocked. Look at this shock.
No, it's a sting, not a shock. Get your damage types right. All right. Ooh, it's a natural 20. Of all the stupid things to roll a natural 20 on. All right.
It's not a natural 20.
It actually was.
Nope, I am going to negate it with my reaction.
Oh no! So what does it do? It just turns into a regular hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just not a critical.
Good.
Aha.
I don't have to do any math. All right, because I forgot to write down the crit numbers are for this. You will take 27 piercing damage. That is then reduced to math 13, and then 14 cold damage, and then make a Constitution saving throw.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
These things deal damage.
Fuck.
14 cold. Done. And then I make a con save. What's my con? It is not saying here. I have a save. I have a +6 to save. Do I have advantage
So
on
that'll
con
help.
saves while I'm raging?
No,
No. That's the only things I can see. Are
just
here.
on strength.
And dexterity. Wait, where's my? There it is. I'm making sure I've got the right thing here. Yep. All right. So once per rage, I can undo and redo a saving throw, and I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
That's a good idea.
24.
Much better.
well, fine.
Be that way.
No,
I have
that
never
doesn't
had
pass.
occasion to use that before. I'm glad I had it.
All right. Top of the round, all the Umbro are dead, except for, the one who isn't happy. And it's not his turn
Coward.
yet. Oh yeah, he's dead too. Boop. All right, and so we're going straight to Schmendrick.
I'm debating casting Fireball on it.
Fireball.
You could aim it for the back over here.
That's what I was
I
Aim
mean,
it, like,
sculpt
right
spells
here.
doesn't have to worry about hitting you.
Yeah, she's a sculptor, so she's
Oh
fine.
yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, blow them all up.
Yeah.
Indication wizard. Just fireballs for days.
Fireball.
Fireball,
I wanna
fireball.
make
You should
Sure.
aim it for the back to also hit number 1.
Yeah, I want to hit
Yes.
number 1
You
as
should
well.
use your Tides of Chaos to have advantage or whatever. I don't know. Remember how
Don't
Tides
need
of-
it.
That
That
doesn't
will
help.
not help you with this.
Saving
No, it's a
throws.
dex
Oh, yeah,
saving throw.
saving
Anyway, here's Fireball.
But
I came in like a fireball.
All at once,
Fireball!
burn you
so I
all.
need dex saving throws,
All right.
and I do
And
wild
I have to
magic
beat a.
surge.
What's your save DC?
15.
Oh yeah, it fails.
I mean, how dexterous can a swarm of hot hornets be?
Oh gosh, I've got to roll damage for that too. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I surge.
Love it.
Okay, they all are
I mean, I
ones.
did
You deal
surge.
8 damage. See? You don't have to
No.
roll damage.
They all are 6s.
They're all
Oh,
8s.
so I surged and I rolled an 81, which is you can take 1 additional action immediately.
Nice.
So let me roll this damage
Cast
really
fireball
quick.
again.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, it
Just
is.
take another action.
It is.
You
It's a
can't
whole.
do that.
It's a
It's
full
an
action.
action.
I can do that. Can I? Just,
Oh yeah, I guess so.
I rolled really bad. Well, not really bad. I had 2 6s and 2 1s. I guess that
Decent.
counts. So 26 damage from the first fireball,
That's not a problem.
and then we'll do it again.
You could also hit them with a lightning bolt to mix it up and do the same amount of damage.
No,
Wand of lightning bolt.
fireball is fun.
Oh yeah, where is the wand? Oh no, you don't want it to.
I only have 1 charge left on
Yeah,
it.
we
so
have to,
I
we have to
can't
wait
use
for the
it.
next dawn to get more charges back.
And I surge again because I still have to roll for wild magic surging, right?
Yeah. Every time you cast a first level spell or higher. This is so great. This is so great.
It's an 81.
Get
No,
another
it's
action.
not. It'd be so funny if it kept
Oh.
cycling.
Infinite
Okay, well,
fireballs.
so now I rolled, and this is kind of accurate. I rolled a 67, which is you are frightened by the nearest creature until the end of your next turn. So the nearest
Agreed.
creature is Hazel.
Yes, Mendrick, they'll all burn. Even you.
So more deck saving throws, DM Bogey?
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is gonna go great.
You didn't think you'd get double the fireballs, did you?
Oh snap! Oh yeah, this is going amazing. As you were.
29 damage.
There we go.
The bees
Wait,
appear and they die.
Fireball or
No.
sixes? Like,
It's all d6s. Little Miss can't burn the house down, and she's trying to.
I'm out of 3rd level spell
Reach
slots
out.
if it makes you feel
oh, I
better.
imagine. How are they
Where?
looking, Dan?
Well, they're bees.
Crispy.
Wait, I was informed that they were specifically not bees.
So excuse
Hornets.
me, wasps.
Hornets.
They were all blue wasps. that deal cold
Yeah.
damage.
And I guess
I was
since
also specifically told they were yellow and black. I'm feeling like
No,
my whole
they
world is a
were-
lie.
No, no,
since
I
I'm
said
frightened
blue and
of
black.
Hazel,
I heard yellow and black.
I heard yellow and black.
Well,
too.
you're all
Yeah,
wrong.
black.
That's why we
Including
started calling them
whoever said
bees,
that.
because you said there was a swarm of buzzing yellow and black things.
No, I said I meant blue. And
Roll
black.
it
Shut up.
back.
Are they
Check the
blue and
tape.
black, or are they gold and
Check the
yellow,
tape.
or are they gold and white?
there we go.
We need a stenographer for this, clearly.
Does red meat yellow?
And don't
You're a
forget,
dead
number
fellow,
one
I
had to
remember-
take saving throws against it too. The fireball.
Wait, what?
Number one, I was targeting number one too with the fireball.
Oh, okay. That's a
With both fireballs.
Both
Yeah.
fireballs.
All the fireballs. Let's see.
So,
all you have
well,
to do is fail.
He's gonna
one.
take at least like 26 damage.
No. He just takes the one bout of
Well, he takes half.
13 damage and dies. So.
No.
Oh!
Roll a saving throw to die, or die if you succeed anyway.
Die or immediately be
I want to
vaporized
search
by
his body when
flame.
it's over.
I
Rather
don't think there's a
than-
body left. A double
Yeah, there's
fireball?
not much of the body left.
I'm gonna search it.
I want to search his charred pile of remains.
Yeah.
Yes.
If there's any weapons in there.
And since Schmendrick was frightened of Hazel, he ran away to hide behind some trees near Osrich.
Hey, you won't have to get close to
Um,
walk around me.
Yeah.
That's technically true.
No, I guess not.
I was gonna run the other
Yeah,
way,
it's
but
fine.
there's no more map that direction. So
Opportunity attack.
You're gonna run. You're gonna run straight at the wasps. Um,
I definitely am not running straight at
give
the
me
wasps.
hugs.
So I thought, well, Osrich is right over there. So
Save me!
I am big and strong.
What? Who knew? All right, and all right. After Schmendrick is Calatrix.
I am going to attack the wasps recklessly.
What?
Is it a full action for me to change to my other halberd?
You can drop
Um,
your weapon as a free action and pull out a new weapon as an item interaction, but
Yes.
your maul will be sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
Is it worth the boop damage at this point? I don't know. I'm gonna attack recklessly with my maul. What the hell? Rolled. I have a 14.
it's up.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, there are a lot of them, so that actually hits.
Okay, and so that's gonna be my 3d6 plus 4 plus 1d6 plus 4 damage.
Gesundheit.
So that's 24, and 6 of it is radiant damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna repeat the process.
I'm going to watch Bean.
24.
That definitely hits.
Oh wait, too many. Take 9 off of that. So 6
16.
plus 6 is 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 16.
Okay.
And then again,
That was 2.
Yep.
Oh, you're hasted, right?
Haste.
Hasted.
pasted. That's an 11. So
That will miss.
Oh.
You finally managed to miss.
If only that 2
All right.
was a 1.
If
only.
only. If only.
It's learned to
Okay, then.
avoid ones.
Sad.
Did we feed the girls?
Wait, have you used your portent dice yet? Yes, I fed them.
Okay, just checking.
I still
They
have
were
them.
yelling.
I don't think
It's
Portent
not-
dice for a single attack.
Yeah. If they were close to being dead, maybe. I'm a little scared of how much damage they're gonna do.
All
Try not to
right.
die.
I mean, I would rather use the portent dice to make your con save really good than I would.
Kitten,
Your attack
kitten,
good.
kitten. All right. As a legendary swarm action, it will sting Randy.
Oh, fuck.
That is a. What is that? Plus 9 to hit, so that is a lot. What is that? 27?
Oh, yes.
Does the 27 hit you, Randy? Have you been hit, Randy?
How much HP
that's
do you
the-
have right now?
Probably, hopefully enough to not die.
All right, that's 27 piercing damage, and then
Okay.
14 cold damage.
Okay.
And you
I'm
make
not
a
dead.
con save.
And now you make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Yay. Okay. Oh no, I rolled a 6 and I have a +3, so it's a 9.
9.
9. All right. You are now poisoned. While you are
yay.
poisoned, your movement speed is decreased by 10 feet.
So they do cold damage and they poison?
It's poison in the general, like, frostbitten type of poison.
Yeah, frostbite poison. That's a thing.
No, poisoned in D&D just means you have disadvantage on attacks and is it saves or checks? It's checks, right?
Yes.
Checks. Okay. So you have
Don't try any lockpicking right now.
what?
So don't try any lockpicking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah, avoid that, Randy.
All right. Yeah.
And it's cold damage instead of poison damage because poison damage is terrible.
Yeah. And at the start of your turn, you will take 2 cold damage, and you can retry the saving throw at the end of each of your turn. I tell you this because it will be hard for me to remember. Anyway,
Okay.
Honestly, the saving throw is a much less big deal than the ridiculous amount of damage they put out.
Yes.
Yeah.
okay, and Hazel, you're up.
Like I went from 64 hit points to 23.
Yeesh.
Did I just get skipped?
Yes,
On a scale of
Yes,
1 to
you
skip,
did.
where's Osrich right now?
you are skiptacular, and you love it. All right, Osrich.
I'm going to cast Blur on myself.
All right.
Good idea.
So I don't want to die.
I don't want to.
Hey, you abandoned me to Hazel.
Yes, I did. And then I'm going to move into these trees and I'm going to hide.
Oh, okay. So you're blurry and hidden. I like it. All right. Now,
31 again. This is where roll 20 is putting all of my natural 20s, where they're completely useless. This is a
That
swarm of
swarm
bugs. I'm assuming its passive perception isn't super high.
Swarm of bugs.
Winged
Listen,
creatures that have varying different colors.
I don't want to die, so I will take my natural 20s wherever they get them. All right, next up is actually Hazel as opposed to not Hazel. Also, if you get closer to Schmendrick, they'll run. Anyway,
Do not drive
Damn
over
it.
There. And
Hazel is herding Schmendrick.
then
It was till
Schmendrick.
to the end of the round, or it's your next turn. The end of your next turn, yeah.
Schmendrick, I haven't been able to use its spells yet, but look, I cast Mirror Image. Now there's 4 angels.
There's 4 Hazels?
Yeah.
all
no.
right.
Hey, Calatrix and Randy are gonna die. So
I've got an idea. Don't
I mean, I have
worry.
56 hit points, so I can
I mean-
probably survive a couple more rounds.
I'm sort of operating under the assumption that Calatrix and Randy are probably going to die, and we're going to have to fight the bugs and not die, and then throw healing potions on you.
Oh, I have a healing potion.
All right.
You can use your haste
Hazel-
to do that.
All right, so you are mirror imaging, and you are making Schmendrick question what he ate after, playing chess recently. Are you doing anything else?
Oh yeah. While Arthur's over there, he was giving advantage. He was giving a help action.
Well, yeah, he had run out of movement, trying to kill the
Yes,
other
so
Umbra.
Yeah.
Arthur's going to gather up some bugs for you to attack.
Yeah.
He was like, "Here, bugs, follow me. I will take you to the squishy characters." All right, and Randy.
So how messed up do the bugs look?
That's the what percentage.
They're
I'm
probably
missing.
less squashed than you'd like them to be.
I'm gonna cast Blight
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
on the bugs. They need to make a DC 15 con save.
Wow, you're going hardcore.
Okay.
Well, he almost died.
Yeah,
He did
Fair,
almost
fair.
die.
it's like Fireball, but on one target and D8s.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just go ahead and say they failed.
Yay! They take 8d8 necrotic damage.
Yeet.
Oof.
Which should I roll them or trust Beyond or D&D Beyond?
I mean, it's
You can
satisfying to
do-
roll 8 d8s.
It
If you
is
have
very
them.
satisfying, but then you have to move. Then you have to add them.
Yeah, then you have to add them
But,
up.
I can do that. All right. That was 4.
Oh.
Off rank. Randy?
34 damage.
Oh, okay, I'm like,
Alright.
are you sure you can add it?
not wrong.
Well, no, I was rolling good, and then I had 3 2s in a row. I was like, fuck. But 34 necrotic damage.
All right. Yeah. More of those insects fall, and but the swarm is still there.
Okay, I take my 2 cold damage, and I will try my DC 13 con save.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. You have successfully rolled for nope.
You have a 50%
Alright.
chance of making it.
Yeah, no. When you roll a 4,
Alright.
it doesn't.
That's not in the 50% window.
Nope.
All right. The swarm is.
And
going to
actually, you know what?
Oh, sorry.
As a bonus action, oh no, I can't cast another leveled spell. Never mind.
You cannot spiritual weapon
Nope.
and get that.
No
necro
spiritual
with
echoes
yourself.
for you.
No spiritual echoes. Never mind.
All right.
Does the swarm look thinner? Is it like?
Oh yeah, he took out a bunch of bugs with that.
So is it like half the size?
Exactly how many bugs are missing from this swarm? Of exactly how many were there before?
Like percentage wise.
arbitrarily, it looks
Before-
like
before-
the.
Before Vogie answers this question, I need you to tell me how many jelly beans are in this jar.
Six.
Sure. Bugs,
All right,
hold
everyone,
still.
remember this.
1, 2.
Remember this
3.
password.
Stop moving.
6. All right.
Password is top.
But as the swarm is in place, you see the fallen Umbra start to reform under it.
Oh no.
Not all right next to Randy, although that would be really cruel.
They're all standing on top of each other's shoulders, wearing a large coat.
Tree.
And the swarm just kind of moves around and through him. And will attempt to sting Hazel.
This is why we put up our defensive spells last round.
Yeah.
All right, and that is a hit. But go ahead and roll the wiggly face footage.
All right. That's a 15, so it got shifted to a different target.
Okay, so it does not sting you.
Hooray.
You have lost an illusion.
Yay! And then as it starts to get as things start to look bleak over in this area, he indicates while being on the wrong layer, it seems like the sun is rising, even though it's already midday. And you just see this this kind of amber glow start blasting through the trees, starting to head in your general direction. All right, top of the round is Schmendrick. You are scared of Hazel.
No, well, yeah, I am until
Scared
the
of all the
end
Hazel.
of this turn. Then I'm not scared of her anymore.
I recommend running away from Hazel because it has a bonus side effect.
Get away from all the bugs.
Swarm of bugs, yes.
I'm going. I have plans, maybe. I don't have plans. I wasn't expecting the bugs to end up right next to me, so ruiner of plans. I'm going to just cast. Oh God.
Level 4 fireball.
I could cast the level 4 fireball. I have 2 level
Cast it
4s.
over there. Hit number 5 too.
Or cast it over here and hit everything.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can cast it
including
right
Randy.
there.
Just sculpt it.
We're still sculpting.
I can sculpt around people. All right, level 4 fireball it is. Plans have been made. Last week it was
This thing's a
lightning.
boss fight.
Here? Are you gonna hit all of them, Jen, is what I'm asking?
If
Yeah.
I hit,
There's no reason to make the conscious decision not to hit everything.
yeah, it's a 10-foot
All
radius,
right,
so it would
so this is, you said yours is a 15 or a 14?
hit.
15.
It's
15? All right.
a 15, yeah.
Yes. No.
Something like that.
So I rolled
No.
a natural 20 on my wild magic search.
Yeah.
Does that mean I surge?
Sure.
Okay,
I think it
surge.
does. I think that's usually
Okay.
Okay.
81.
Didn't really have
By
to talk me into it.
by raw, it's only when you roll a 1 on the surge, but
Oh, you're right.
And I rolled a 31, which is...
double.
Oh no! You are transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn, after which time
Probably
you
a safer
return to
place.
the space you previously occupied or the nearest unoccupied space.
You really ran from Hazel.
I ran, I was like, fine!
Success.
That's the dimension.
You cast Fireball and go, fuck this shit, and just teleport to the astral plane.
So,
Let me
roll
roll my
damage.
Magic my
damage,
spell.
I guess. How many D8 is
Yep,
that?
go ahead and that's 8d8. Or no,
10
98?
10d6?
10d8. 10d6.
10d6.
It's 9d6,
96.
according to D&D
96
Beyond.
damage. Good.
96 damage, yes.
it's a pretty
Even.
good roll. Pretty
We're not
good
rolling
roll.
yeets.
Yeet. One of the guys
37.
yeeted the saving throw. It's what?
37 damage. 37.
All right.
37. It's more than
Low
35.
ones. Lowest is 3.
That's a good roll. That's a good roll.
Yeah.
All right.
1.5.
Excellent. And all of these are.
And I just think it's hilarious.
I
that
have to do math.
ran that far from Hazel. Going to another
You
dimension.
know what? Who I need to where I should go? Not this plane. All right, and so
I assume those stupid numbers are going to start falling back down again.
no, but they look all like they're all about to. They're just like we just came back to life for this shit.
Would have been really funny if I rolled the. What was it?
81 again?
81 again, yeah.
I'm going to do double 4th level fireball. All right, no.
Because you didn't learn your lesson the first time.
Listen, bitches.
We're all gonna pray that you always roll 81.
Yeah.
81 or 82.
All right, and Calatrix, you have a army of very boopable things in front of you,
And there's something golden.
and there's something glowing over there. Yes.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is use, is it an item action or a bonus action to take a potion?
Bonus action.
I will use my bonus action to
To
roll.
chug, chug, chug.
I'm doing the special one you made, the healing surge one. So 2 hit dice, those are 12s for me. Plus 2. No, it didn't do what I thought. So I'm taking 13, and then I'll just roll it again.
Just another D12, yeah.
A 7.
So 20.
Yay, 20 hit points seems like a good use of a bonus action.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'm going to do something kind of dumb.
Is it
I
a
don't
reckless
believe
attack?
That is what you do.
Where exactly is the glow from my perspective?
From your perspective, since you have just a bunch of trees in, I'm on the right plane. Yay! In this area, all you just see is a glow. So you kind of, from your perspective, Osrich ran this way, and now this entire area is starting to glow.
Alright, I'm going to.
I'm pretty radiant.
I think you're right.
It's my winning smile.
I'm going to.
Wow, Spendrick's player even
Run
went to a different
around
plane.
those guys and see if I can attack whatever's in the.
You'd be getting attacks of opportunity by running past them unless you are disengaging.
I have to give up an action. I guess I'll attack at least number 1 since he does necrotic damage. Because I don't want to lose my rage.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, I was rethinking it. If I don't know that it's something I can attack, I could lose my rage.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right. That is a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 22 damage, and 8 of it is necrotic. Or not necrotic, radiant.
These guys have clearly not gotten the memo, so this one tries to fade away and gets smacked with your radiant damage and goes floof anyway.
And then I'll attack 3 and see if he doesn't pull shenanigans. How about that? It's a 24 to hit.
Okay, and he will also try to fade through, and I don't think you're dealing radiant damage, so it won't take any damage from whatever that hit, frowny face.
Hit it again. It's out of reactions now.
Well,
Oh, that's true. It is out of reactions now.
I can only hit twice.
You are
You have
hasted.
You have another action.
Oh, I'm hasted. Okay, then I'll hit him again. Yeah. Yeah.
Someone's going to forget that you're hasted.
That's a 26 to hit.
Good lord.
And he has
What
to
up?
take
I got a big maul. He's like, ha ha, I missed. Bam! Go ahead and roll damage. I missed what? This?
Can I stay dead? Last time we
Yeah.
came
Don't
back
ready
in
for
with a
miss.
tree.
All ready for miss.
That's 19 damage.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, they reformed and stood back up. Haha!
Aha! Boom!
First
Yeah,
giant
fire.
fireball, then their faces flattened.
And that was it
Beat
for
the
my
death with a
action.
log.
Yep, you've used up your action or bonus action. All you have left is your movement.
You have a lot of movement if you want it.
If you want, you could if you go, check the thing, if you go that away, just kidding, that away, you only invoke a single attack of opportunity, and if somebody
I
opportunity...
invoked 2. There's 2 right here.
Oh, that's fair. I was saying it just from this one, but I forgot about 5. I thought he was dead already, just
No,
by
not
being in
yet.
your presence. So,
Yeah, I will.
Remember, you do
I'll
have
risk
plus
it.
2 to AC now.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
risk it, and I'm gonna run in this direction
okay.
to see if I can see what I can see.
All right, they're going to both swing at you. That is a 14 and a 15 to hit, I believe.
Those are both
Nope.
misses.
Yeah, those aren't going to work.
And are you using double your speed? Because you can move pretty far, I think.
Yeah, you are essentially the Flash at this moment.
Well, I'm looking for the thing, so I'm saying I'm gonna stop here and look for whatever's, causing the light, and then run towards it.
Okay. Since you kind of go into the wrong layer, since you go to the wrong layer, similar to how Spendrick has recently done, you see a bunch of will-o-wisps first coming out of the trees
Uh-oh.
in front of the large glowingness.
I can't tell what the source of the large glowingness is.
Not yet. It just kind of is a patch of haze that is now, it looks a whole lot like your background at this point. It's getting really bright, and most oddly for the Shimmer, it's very colorful.
Are we about to get a quest to go find the Holy Grail?
No, because if we did, I'd have to figure out how to make my face only move from this part up and down, and that seems really, really difficult.
Yeah, I'm not much of a 3D animator, so.
Ah.
I can't see where the source is though.
It is just behind. It is just over in this area. It's all you can tell is it's very large. Unless of course you decide to use the rest of your movement to just run towards it.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh well, then that makes it really easy.
I'm trying not to invoke too many attacks.
It's
of
a death
opportunity.
ray.
Well, there aren't any more opportunity attacks.
Well, from the will-o'-the-wisps, right?
Unless they like you.
I mean, just don't
They're
run,
not
don't
currently
run
on the
directly at the will-o'-wisp. Run this way instead.
All right, I'm gonna run this way. Let me see what is that.
Alrighty.
Just run directly diagonally.
I think I have another 10 feet of movement space.
Started
All right.
here, right?
When you see it, when you get to there, you basically see a gargantuan, kind of
Hamster?
like no, that'd be amazing though. Somebody should write that. A gargantuan kind of like thing made of light. The best way that I can describe it is kind of like ecclesiastical or Ezekiel style angels, like wheels and otherworldliness kind of just wrapping around itself, kind of crawling, half crawling, half flying in the general direction of the swarm.
I'm going to use the last little bit of my movement to walk right up to it and see if it is friend or foe.
I will stick my face into it.
Or ride it, if that's an option.
I'm a nuzzle it.
I'm a poke it. When you do get to where you were before, you decided to headbutt it. Because I genuinely didn't think you were going to do that. I don't know why. That
I
tracks
was here.
with everything. You just hear Nala's voice in your head going, "Oh shit, it's the father."
The father?
Yeah, the crazy.
And you
priest
need to
ghost.
get out of here.
Oh, you still
Well, then
got
I will
25
use
feet
my
of movement.
last 10 feet of movement this way.
Yeah.
Well, you moved 55 feet to get down there, so that means, and you have 80 feet of movement. You got 25 more.
So if I was
You
here.
have 15 more feet if you want it.
Yeah.
15
Or
more
20
feet from here.
25. if you
25
want.
from there.
Wow, I really have a shit ton of movement.
40
Yeah,
times
that's
2 is
haste
a
for
lot.
you.
And it's just doubled because haste, yeah.
I'm gonna run straight at Ostrich, where I think he would have been. I'm sure he's hidden from me, but I know him. We're friends.
Yeah, I'm assuming you cannot even conceivably see me.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
gonna
am
be like,
one with the bushes.
I'm gonna yell. Alright, wait, how far is this?
In the Shimmer, Osric
many
actively
feet of
counts
movement do I
invisibility
have?
on himself.
15.
You
From
can
here?
move 25. You can get to here.
Oh, 25? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna run in the general
Math is hard.
of to here.
One more.
Yeah, one more.
In the general direction of trees, I know how Ostrich feels about trees, and I'm gonna say, time to retreat. If you're in those trees, Ostrich, time to move.
Would you say it's time to leave?
It's time to leave. Yes.
You can't make jokes when you're on the astral plane. All right.
The one interesting thing about this is Calatrix saying it's time to leave is vaguely terrifying.
Yeah.
We must retreat. Are you all right?
What now?
Is there a black hole behind you?
Maybe.
Something
All
called
right,
Bellatrix, the concept of death, and that terrifies me.
And Schmendrick. Oh wait, I have to go back over to the astral plane and select it.
Schmender already went.
Schmender
I
already
know.
went.
Schmendrick is coming back from the astral plane.
That'll be next turn.
That's not yet.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so confused. Anyway, I forgot this has all been Calatrix's turn. Osrich, you're hiding in the bushes.
My
and-
turn was long. Yes.
Your turn was a hell of a turn.
My
Yeah.
turn was me
You
running
got to
around
use
looking, going, "What is this shit?" and then running closer.
You got to use all of your haste.
Yeah. Very few
Um,
times have I seen someone use all of the haste. Ay. All right. Anyway, Osrich,
if
you're
I
hiding in a
attack the
tree
bugs,
and you're
do I have
seeing
advantage?
her. Yes.
I'm gonna shoot at the bugs
You shoot at the bugs. Roll for bug.
with my arrows.
Or I guess that would be roll for extermination.
A 21.
That'll hit bug.
To deal 26 damage to the bugs.
Oh, good lord. All right. All right.
Bless you.
Thank you. I have allergies.
Me too.
I'm allergic to my
suck.
cats.
All right.
Me too.
You have reduced
But they're so cute.
it down to.
Punching size.
Yeah, there's only 4 left. There's now only 4 of them left, and since I'm running out of numbers, they're all number 7.
Do they count as 4 separate targets, or like? if
Now they
it's-
do, yes.
Okay.
It was a swarm, now it's just 4 little ones. I have to
Okay,
find
and
their
then
other
I'm going
stuff.
to dash as a bonus action
Okay.
because this is now very scary because Calatrix is scared of something. And I can get here.
Good lord.
All right.
Looked like you just flew off the screen.
I was gonna run this way, but
All right. And Hazel, you're up.
Right. I'll give advantage against number 7.
Okay.
And then Firebolt. Oh, a 19. That crits.
Noise.
And a 19 on the die, so 39 damage.
Oh, snap. All right, he did.
And then I will follow Osridge up here.
I guess while I'm running past away, Calatrix says run, so run.
faster.
Oh no. Schmidrick's gonna pop back and not have any idea what happened.
Oh, thank
Where
goodness
is
Hazel's
everyone?
gone. Wait, what is that glowing thing?
Luckily, Calatrix will run past you.
At some point. All right.
But just run really fast past you.
And Randy.
Randy is going to stand up.
All right.
As one would.
As one would. And
You take 2 cold damage.
take
'cause
2
you're
cold
still
damage.
pointed.
Yep. And Randy's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I may not be able to move very far this turn, but damn it if everyone isn't going to die trying to chase me. And I can go up to 15.
Okay. That's most everybody, yep.
Yep. Well, I'm just like I can.
Or what's the aura for it?
The aura is 15, but I can move up to.
But you're
15.
trying to move. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're having a spirit.
Can I move
Party.
through the
If you
Target
move
one-
through them, they will stop you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll risk the attack of opportunity and head this way.
All right. Let's see.
One of the
Yeah.
swarms should get an attack of opportunity if they do.
Yeah. Just the one that
One
I
of
passed.
them will. It is sad. All right.
Okay, and I will try again to not be poisoned. And I am still poisoned.
All right. You are still
Nice.
frostbitten. All right.
Did you
Now,
roll your
as
I
we're
am
at
changing
the-
d20s.
Did you roll your guardian damage?
We start
that's
start guarding on their turn now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's on their turn. And it's well, let me put that aura out so we can see where it goes.
I would say that is very open to interpretation, but this interpretation is less broken.
So 5 at least starts there, and it is difficult terrain for anyone who is not my friend.
All right.
Ooh, test of friendship.
All
Hazel,
right.
Take 3d8 damage.
It's difficult terrain for anyone who has never had an echo wafer.
Oh,
We've all been poisoned.
Yeah. So everyone's poisoned. All right.
Oh god.
Oh shit!
All right.
Did the father attack me?
Nope, the father just passes by you, and now the rest of you see this giant swirling mass of light that is just coming through. While even though you've been fighting these Umbra back and forth through various levels of things, they've always looked like they innately have the upper hand. Now they're scared shitless. And as it comes through, and it just comes in, and it kind of almost lands around this area, and then it just reaches out and starts smacking shit. Oh yeah.
I really hope this is this giant, like, celestial-looking entourage of a being of light surrounded by will-o-wisps, and it lands on the ground and just makes fists and starts making slappy sounds.
It's like
no, it's reaching out. It's almost like a swing, but there's just no sound. It's like it touches it, and then the thing simply, it just reaches out and knocks out one of the Umbra and one of the ice wasps. Just let's see if there is a possibility for him to miss. It's not a very large possibility, but
unlike his fists.
and it's just boom, boom, and it just starts obliterating things with raw radiant damage.
Whoa.
The remaining Umbra are try to run, as do the wasps. One of them runs and tries to hide.
If they're running, the ones
that means it's their turn. Yeah, both of them. They need to roll wisdom, right?
It is
Because they started their turn in it.
Yeah, it is a wisdom
DC
saving
15
throw.
wisdom.
All right.
And also their movement speed is halved.
Yep.
Roll for wisdom of bugs. Bug wisdom.
So it's 17 damage, or half of that is 8.
Okay, so yeah, this one looks like he's gotten a beating by being hit by celestial Neko wafers, while this one simply explodes.
Poof. How about number 5?
And was he?
He was.
He started. Okay, I can roll for him
Yeah, because
too.
he was
That
right there.
is that was a 12, so he's going to take the full
17.
Oof. Yeah. And even though this one and this one, they don't immediately die, they took so much damage that the wisps just reach out and just electrocute them to their demise.
Take that, you bastards!
And yeah. As Symmetric, you phase back in, ready to do something about a large swarm. Oh wait, I have to jump planes again. Boop.
Yeah.
Suddenly, instead of seeing a swarm of bugs, you see right as you come in, you see these bugs just being obliterated by this giant light beast that is just absolutely just destroying them with its little small air force of wisps that are just absolutely eating up everything. What do you do? Also, you can see in this general direction a actual scared-looking Calatrix who is running at you at full speed.
I'm going to.
I mean, I know it's all turn-based, but Calatrix may no longer be running at you. It's at him at full speed.
Yeah, he ran past me.
Let's check.
Past me as I was running. I think that would make me stop.
No, it goes over you. It can fly.
Yeah, that would make me
But
stop.
now it's on the
I
opposite
stop.
side of Calatrix.
Okay, so you would see Calatrix, who has recently stopped moving, going like this.
Okay, I'm going to be like, huh, that's weird, and run away, like back into the trees over here. Just. Yep, that's my turn.
Are you gonna hide?
I guess, can
Are
I
you
take
still
a hide
scared of
action?
Hazel?
No,
No.
I can't take a hide action?
All right.
I mean not
You
the
can
fear-
totally take a hide action.
Maybe still scared of Hazel, like in general, but not fear.
Yeah.
Yeah. No longer have the fear effect of
Yeah.
Hazel. All right.
Now there's more
Now
than one Hazel.
the
I
the
rolled
real
a
moment of
6 for
truth.
my hide.
Randy, do you consider this mall entourage of light beings your friend?
They have not been directly hostile to me.
How
and
much of
they
a
have-
stickler for raw are we being?
Well, his designation was things that were not my friends. So
Okay.
There's
that's why I
also
was
a
asking you that
destination for things
specifically.
you see.
Yeah, the stickler for raw is that you have to determine, you pick any number of creatures when you cast the spell to not be affected.
Yeah, well, we're playing it by, you know.
Okay, that's fair. I was just wondering.
We're
how
playing it
raw,
as though we're wearing pants. let's
How
just say.
raw are we being?
They've been attacking the Umbra, so I'll consider them friends for now.
That's good, because if you started randomly doing damage to them on their turn, they'd probably feel bad about that.
Murder you and only you.
You would probably feel worse, let's be real.
And yes, we'll just say that this kind of continues to play out of turn order, since all of them will eventually be overtaken. But at this point, the light being that you will eventually find out once you run in.
That's the wrong end.
This is the end he likes to play with.
He's broken.
Oh no!
Yeah, I've noticed
That's backwards.
he doesn't go after the fluffy part.
No.
I believe it.
He likes to chew on this end. It's all chewed up.
I believe it.
That's a nice little bit of information. Calatrix, your movement, you can move up to 240 feet in one turn right now.
Yeah.
If you dash.
Yeah,
my
dash,
God.
dash, and your speed is doubled, so that's 3 sets of 80 at 240.
Where could I go in 280 feet?
I'm moving
240,
75 feet. Like my next turn was going to be to yell at everybody to go around and get
But
out.
yeah,
of
you
here.
basically just see this machine just going through and just absolutely obliterating everything, just coming across it like this wave
You're so crazy.
until it just all of them are gone.
And I know it's the priest.
You know it's what?
I know it's
Father.
the priest. The father.
Nala identifies it as Father Matthias.
I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna kneel and I'm gonna say, Father, will you bless us before we continue our journey to defeat the Defiler? And
And
like
just-
a good loud voice, even though I'm scared.
It doesn't seem to notice any of you whatsoever. It seems like it is just kind of like on its own thing, and you do remember that it was described to you as basically a force of nature. It wasn't really even a person anymore. I really hope that nobody's token was in there because I just deleted it.
But is 7
Um,
okay.
What?
7's gone too?
Oh yeah, no. It was just if I tried to swoop it up with everything, I'd get rid of Hazel and Randy too. And eventually, I believe that given enough time, Randy would make his Constitution save. He would like guidance
Eventually
himself or
roll-
spend a spell slot.
If we're out of combat, I'll guidance myself.
Given a unit
And yes,
of
I made it.
given
Yay.
a unit of 2020, he would eventually make it.
Yeah.
I think Randy would be able to make that saving throw before he died 2 hit points at a time.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, and it just kind of goes through, and you just see it every once in a while as you watch that kind of ball of light just recede into the haze. Every once in a while, you just see it reach down and just blast something and just keep going. And then as you're watching it, it just kind of turns around, and it's almost like it's on a patrol, just kind of circling an area.
Can I roll a insight
Ostrich.
to try to
Mental
see if I
note: make
can
this part of his patrol route on the map.
figure out if there's any rhyme or reason to what it was attacking and not attacking?
Sure.
19.
All right. It seems that like you could tell that it on a certain level it makes sense for a being made completely of light to go after things that are made of darkness, and although you're not really sure what it has to do with ice wasps, but at the same time the wasps were summoned by that leader of the Umbras, whatever it was, and so you thought you understood some sort of allegiance here, and obviously it had some sort of intelligence because it wasn't immediately viewing you all as a threat, or wisdom or something, but it was basically going right through. And as for what it was attacking, those are the only things that it was attacking directly. It wasn't around long enough to see anything attack it.
And it was like not wrecking trees or anything. It was being selected.
No, you would see it go through trees almost like it was incorporeal. And once everyone gets back together, now that the rage finally wears off, and Osrich decides to run back to Everett, and then I assume
The ash pile.
you're just going to keep running around until Hazel finally just said, I'm just going to drop the haste, so you
Yeah.
stop.
I
You
run
just
around
keep
like
running.
a cracked out squirrel. That's canon until
Run down there, grab maybe
And
the
then
tin cup,
Hazel,
not ash, run back.
Says the words that are now required to drop haste on someone, which is sit boy. And let's take a quick break. I need to self-medicate, and then
Don't we all?
Don't we all?
All right, so we'll be back in, I don't know, 5 or 10?
Probably 5 minutes, 5, 10.
Okay.
Something like that.
Sounds
enjoy
like
the
a
whole
plan.
music.
Enjoy.
back, and we're back just in time to take a rest.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay.
Short rest, I assume?
Yes.
Okay, I get an
Spend-
extra die because of my glove.
All the hit points.
I have
No, that's just when you do a long rest, you get additional hit by back.
Oh, I haven't gotten the extra hit die because I haven't had a long rest since then.
That's right.
Dang, nabbit, Daniel.
That's what happens. Yep, so everybody can come over here against their will
Oh,
and take
okay.
a short rest. Poof!
What do we add? We add our Constitution modifier to our.
Yes, to each thing rolled.
I will use my hit dice to get back all of the hit points I lost.
Hush you.
I
like to hide.
I've currently lost negative 10 hit points.
What are you trying to attack?
Aim.
From his actions, I would say a tree.
One day I'll be able to die and keep going.
He's just like attacking my book. Sorry, you can't.
Tasty, tasty book.
Good lord!
It's
no.
my book now.
He just knocked it onto my lap.
It's a floor book.
There he is. Because I
Uh-oh,
guess
our kittens have zoomies.
he wants
It's
to be
Zoomia
here.
It is zooming o'clock.
Uh-oh. Is it Zoomy o'clock? Is that why you attacked my book?
Yeah, I see Snufkin's tail going.
Why? Oh, I did it wrong.
Is it Zoomy o'clock? I'm putting the book back. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
How dare you?
I know, I'm the worst mommy ever.
Jail for mother for 100 years.
And I use 3. I'm a hit dice. 1, 2,
Meow,
3.
meow, meow. Oh.
Done.
All right, now all I have to do is figure out
Stop!
some encounter that will deal damage exclusively to Osric, and we will be okay.
I
I've
used
nearly killed everyone else.
6 of my hit dice.
That is many of your hit dice.
Yes.
That is more of them than you will get back.
And I'm still only at 62 hit points out of 74.
Yes.
I had some shit first rolls. I rolled a 2, and a 1.
Also, you got wrecked.
Nice.
Yeah. I got wrecked and then had shit hit die rolls.
Don't
Yeah.
we get to reroll ones on our hit die?
No.
What is it that we get
Should
to
have been
reroll
a
ones
chef.
on?
That's when your Vogie lets you reroll ones on your hit die when you're rolling for hit points.
That's
Levels.
for, yeah. Yeah, if you roll when you level up, you get to re-roll 1s and 2s for maximum hit points, not
Not healing.
Which is really good for wizards.
healing points.
Which, yeah, the rerolling 1s and 2s makes rolling your hit points very good.
And you can still end up with a 3, but it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, a wizard doing that isn't going to be too upset about it, though.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got 1 less, but I could have gotten 2 more.
Right.
I mean, mathematically speaking, everyone should roll their hit dice with that roll.
Yeah.
They should, but meh.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Kind of random that way. All right, we're rested up. I've comforted Bisman because he did not like the wasps. I
They
assume.
weren't very likable.
Yep.
They were dicks.
I'm starting to get worried though, so I'm going to be invisible for the next encounter. Just hide.
Instead of doing things, new plan. All right, you are able to find the studded leather armor and shield from the
Number 1, the leader
their chief or whatever it is, the number 1 was, as well as a set of that one's scimitar, but it doesn't look like it does anything different. Unlike the other times when what you finally found out was Father Matthias, when it was vaporizing them, their weapons didn't go with it. So you now have a small collection of the hook swords, um, which are basically very similar, except for you could link them together and make a attack with reach. If you were going from dual wielding, you could swing it around.
But I couldn't boop with it.
I mean, you could do that, and then you could use it like you were offhanding weapon. So it would be a D6 stab.
But it's not a polearm, so you'd be using two weapons.
It's not a polearm, right?
But you get to attack like Jet from Avatar.
Yes, you would be Jet from Avatar.
Just an asshole, though.
But
He
he attacks
is.
really cool.
Yes, he's a very cool asshole.
I
I
felt
mean, that usually takes an ice cube.
I felt shame for Katara when she was into him. Like,
Yeah.
no, that's not the way, sweetie. They all get us, but no.
But they really liked each other. Didn't you see the Kyoshi Island players?
Yeah.
Did Jet just die? You know,
No,
it's really unclear. But yeah, and then as you have finished this rest, Nala starts telling Calatrix, who then relays it to everyone, that was Father Matthias. And when she had last seen him, he was much smaller, but he had still basically turned into this
Radiant Nova.
this kind of, yeah, he was basically he kept being a light in the darkness per se, to the point where he stopped being a person and just became light, but he also lost his humanity along the way. And so he's basically she always had seen him when he was out and about as basically this anti-shadow running around that was human sized, but now he is ginormous, and evidently has groupies. So
As a giant radiant semi-sentient being would.
yeah,
Somebody is popping a bit like a microphone rubbing or something.
okay, is it
That's you.
me?
It's
Yeah.
Obi.
Your microphone issues are endless.
Well, it's the sound is great.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
just
well,
keep hitting it or something.
Yeah, it's not cutting out, but yeah, something was rubbing it or.
Yeah.
Well, he did say he was going to
Flip
be
off.
DJ Vogie.
He
what?
did.
What?
It's making those little record scratch sounds.
Record scratch all the time.
All right, how's that? Is that any better?
Yeah. For now.
Yeah.
You could try cursing for luck.
Fuck
Bugger.
you. All right, and
Yeah, so I guess you met the guy you were looking for, Kelly. You didn't seem very talkative.
Well, at least we
He
know
seems
he's not
nice.
going to kill us. Probably.
Randy's into him.
Randy has to be restrained from becoming one of the groupie wisps.
I mean, he killed the Umbra. I can get behind that.
I mean, I wonder if he could destroy the Defiler. Could we, like, lure him there somehow?
It didn't seem to respond to anything.
Except for the presence of, like, the bad monster things. So if we could, like, corral a bunch, right? And we could figure out where his path is, then we could corral them into his path, and we could, like, leave them behind and run ahead and lure him into the city with those gray elf things.
We need to leave a trail of breadcrumbs.
Of evil breadcrumbs, a trail of evil breadcrumbs.
Crumbuzz.
Or
I take-
Necco wafer crumbs, if that's what religious people are into.
Yeah,
Apparently
anybody
we
needs to
are.
roll psychic damage.
Yeah, how much psychic damage do I take from that? Because
No, you just rested. You're fine.
no, I took psychic
I'm-
damage.
This is Mockery's
Fine.
up to a D4 at this point.
Yeah.
2d4.
2d4.
2D4, TD4, yeah.
2d4.
I mean, Schmendrick didn't, but I did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so.
It was a
but-
solid plan.
And a terrible joke. Just
Yeah,
worst.
yeah, that was really bad, and I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Of course you did.
That was for you.
Inspiration. All right, and
I already have inspiration.
I know you never use it. You're like, can I have advantage because of this thing that I did that would give me advantage?
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
what
yeah?
am I going to use it on? I have advantage. I'm going to get advantage on my next stealth check. Very useful.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage for my great idea?
I mean, right now, the only thing that people have said about that is groan and made bad puns. So
So
if that's the idea that we're going with, then sure.
I thought that was the theme because that's how everybody reacts to your jokes too.
Oh no, a tree fell on Galatrix.
Oh no. Glass
Another
falls,
magical
everyone
ball
dies.
tree.
What? Oh, is it
Actually,
Zoomy
8 of
time?
them.
Is it Zoomy time, Bean?
I forget what joke you made, but you eye rolled so hard that whatever you said made Isla eye roll so hard. I thought she was gonna get whiplash.
What? Is it Zoomy time?
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Kittens go zoom. All right. But yeah, as far as you can tell and from Nala can remember, you are fairly close within a day's walk of Krasmir. And
What time of day is it?
right now you're in the afternoon. After your long rest, you'd probably be around like 2 or
Short
3.
rest.
Yeah, short rest.
Are you? Oh,
I mean, I say we walk to Krasmir and at least try to get a lay of the land.
I agree.
let's
Okay.
do that.
I'm gonna get eyes on it.
Sounds good.
All right.
And
So
I
you
might
do
shoot
this thing?
Tyler in the face.
Yeah, you are able to. Let's go ahead and make some stealth checks first, just to see.
$11.
Wow. I didn't think I could roll worse, but I
10.
did. 5.
Yeah.
9.
All right.
I am one with the shadows. The rest of you are one with the sunlight.
Randy is just sitting there going on about how cool Father Matthias was when he just reached out and pow!
He certainly was
Really,
not doing
really
that.
loudly.
Those Umbra are so dead.
I drop an egg on Randy's head. And then it
Where did
vanishes.
you get an egg?
Prestidigitation.
Randy does not notice.
Yeah, no. He is over the moon. All right.
No, we haven't gone to the moon yet.
That's what Randy wants to be when he grows up.
He wants
Yeah,
to be
I'm
over the moon.
concerned that
The
Randy's
moon.
gonna devote himself so hard that he ends up being a semi-sentient nova of radiant energy surrounded by wood.
I mean, if I'm destroying the undead, who can complain?
It's fair.
Okay, the first egg misses, but a second egg is a natural 20 on hitting Randy in the back of the head.
All right. So
No, it's not.
much.
Hazel is a boy. Nicely done.
I'm pretty sure you have. I'm pretty sure you have to be able to see it. Anyway, you know, I was going to say things, but there was like an egg in my face, an egg in his face joke that I was going for, and then you were hitting him in the back of the head anyway, so it was really going to be a reach. Anyway, but yeah, you do eventually. Thankfully, I rolled poorly on the random encounter dice, and even though Randy did spectacularly badly, you do to. I mean, you have to be a little bit more specific. I don't know when by Zoom song if you mean the song about the kittens going Zoom or the fact that we're using Zoom and there's a song about it that I don't know of. 'Cause
I
that's very
mean,
important.
if it's anything like the one from Invader Zim, it's gonna go zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yep.
Zoom,
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 zoom, zoom,
zoom.
zoom.
And that's for
Zoom,
months.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Yeah, that's the Zoom song.
Okay, well, now that we got that out of our way.
Watch Invader Zim.
But it is in
I'm
reference to
assuming
the
that
cat
with a
zooming.
5, that Randy is barrel rolling down the road in his armor.
Randy has like taken up a sapling and is pretending that he is Father Matthias and like smacking trees with it.
Oh no.
Yeah. 6 months later. Anyway, you do finally are able to get on a hill above Krasmir and start to surveil the village. We don't have a ton of time, so we're not going to get into any shenanigans tonight.
What?
But you are able to see that there is just this kind of parade of those little wispy souls that are slowly coming in from all directions. And you can see the little packs of Umbra moving out and in no discernible manner. They some of them are going out to collect some of the souls. Others are bringing in what seem to be empty carts, while others are taking things like filled carts and heading in various directions. The only insight Nala gives at this point, because she never actually got to Krasmir proper, was that some of them are heading towards the gates, which are kind of to the south of the city, because it's kind of laid out a little bit odd. But some of them are heading back towards the coast where you started and all of that. But yeah, there's just a bustle of activity.
Approximately how many Umbra are we seeing moving about?
You're seeing multiple dozens, usually in little packs of 6, kind of like the ones you encountered on the road. But every once in a while, you'll see some that are just in pairs patrolling around. But the ones that are going anywhere with a cart or coming back with the cart are usually in packs of 6.
Can we tell what's in the carts?
They look to be piles of crates. If crates were made in like triangular pyramids, just kind of stacked on top of each other awkwardly.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think so, but how are we going to disguise ourselves as little souls?
I thought about that too, actually. But I was thinking maybe we should go stop one of those carts and see what's in them.
Oh, that's a better idea.
Also, we could steal one of those lanterns and start collecting souls ourselves.
I was thinking that it's very convenient that the Defiler set up the soul train that we would follow right to them.
Caltrix, go up to them and absorb all the souls.
Oh,
How
do
do
not do
I
that.
personally absorb the soul's handle?
You're the only person so far who's absorbed a soul. So
She didn't absorb a soul. They're sharing a body.
I'm gonna
Get more
ask my
roommates.
hitchhiker if she knows a way to invite more souls into my body.
That seems like a
She
bad
has no
idea.
idea. She was
Oh.
she was just going in for the possession, and you're like, sure. And she wasn't expecting that.
Very
Like, I
surprised.
want warm hugs.
I have a question.
I'm
Since
stealing your car. How about I just scoot over and we just go for a
Welcome
ride?
to the Hotel
Hey.
California.
Oh, that was even worse than mine.
Yeah, that's
that
terrible.
was
That was bad.
His was good. That was more of a reach. I mean, I appreciate the effort, inspiration. All right, what were you saying, Schmendrick?
Wait,
Since Schmendrick has been to Krasmir before it was all shimmery, does he know like the general layout of the city? Schmendrick had been to Krasmir before. He's been around a while.
Yes, that's right. Yes, so you recognize that a lot of the places of worship and the places that people would have normally gathered, like the inns and whatnot, are completely leveled. They probably were the places that people gathered and whatnot. To hide or to defend or whatever, and those are just gone. They're in complete ruin. You see most of the city is still mostly intact.
There's nowhere to get a drink.
But there's nowhere to get a drink, as far as you've noticed. none of the Umbra that you've ever stumbled across have needed to eat or drink anything. But you do notice that, actually go ahead and make a history check.
Okay. Roll. Let's see here. I have to see what my
Randy, guidance.
Guidance.
sure.
Thank you.
I'm incapable of helping with a history check, so.
But I can guidance.
And divine a
I think-
D4. Okay.
For somebody to help on this history check, they would also need to have been to Krasny
Proficiency
before.
in history.
I'd read a
Oh,
book about
and-
cities once.
So rolled a
You need to
14
make a
plus, so 17.
knowledge local check. God, I hated that system. What things am I supposed to know? Why are some of them like knowledge nobility? Is it useful? Anyway, you don't
Are you
remember
dealing with
much.
a lot of nobles?
You don't know that character creation. You do remember that there was a person that you had kind of hung out with that had their house was on the edge of a city that had basically almost like a mine tunnel that was running to it. And you actually remember that basically there is a way to sneak into the city going into that person's house. And you are a good 80% sure that that's one of the houses that's still set up.
Okay.
Do you remember where the entrance is?
Yes.
Okay, so stop one of the carts, see what's in it, destroy any evidence that we did this, and then go in through the house. Maybe steal a lantern?
We can certainly
That's good.
try.
Would you like me to stalk and ambush one of the parties leaving with a cart?
Yes.
I will guidance you on that.
Well, that's
For
going to be,
something.
Next time on Dragon Ball
Oh,
Z.
okay.
yeah,
We're
this is
calling
going to
our
be next.
move.
Yeah, you have to
I do
actually
like-
tell me what's going on, because otherwise I'm just going to be like, and all right, so you teleportation circle to the moon, and then, all right, so
Disguise
you
ourselves
want to,
as merchants and try and buy one of the boxes in the carts.
Wait, do we teleportation circle to the moon? Because we've been trying to get to the moon for a
Yeah,
while. now.
if all it takes is we don't tell you what we're doing, we teleportation circle, done.
Yeah.
nobody can cast 5th level spells yet, you have to calm down. All right, so you want to stalk and ambush a cart, and then sneak into the city.
And do we see any living things? Because I don't have to sleep all night, so I'm going to watch the city all night.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a perception check with advantage.
I have plenty of time to observe, Dan.
And your guidance on your perception.
So
I just
it'll
like
be-
the thought of the guidance. Like Randy's just watching everybody, and like Schmendrick's trying to remember something, and Randy just like slaps him on the back for the guidance.
It's a
Think harder.
4 is guidance.
You got
What do you-
this.
Remember,
I believe in
the
you.
past,
One-
not the future.
1.
1d4.
You rolled a 1?
No, she's.
And then, you know, Callie's clearly
16.
looking around like this, and Randy's just like, look harder.
Is that something
Towards
over
the
there?
city.
All right, you do.
Where's my +4?
It was a.
Well, you didn't write
1d
it.
plus 4.
You
not
did a
1d4.
1d plus 4.
Oh, okay.
So do 15 plus 1d4.
Yeah.
But there should still be a +4. Oh, plus.
So it'd be 15 plus 4 plus 1d4. Or 1d4 plus 19.
I think
Or-
roll 20 was just like.
Lots.
Just roll 1,000.
Shrug emoji.
15 plus your
D6.
perception plus 1d4.
21.
There you go. All right, and yeah, after Randy gives you guidance and then falls asleep. Everyone eventually falls asleep. You're just watching the creepily. You eventually have to like stand inside on a tree, like hunched over, so you can feel like Batman.
And I will use my amulet of graceful stealthiness to let you have a +11 to your stealth for your night watch.
Oh, there you go. You have a stealth of lots. Anyway, but
over
you
9,000.
occasionally, most of the things that they're bringing into the city are empty, and most of the things that are coming out are full. However, you do see one cart that had some cages that were empty on the back until the cage started to rock and then fall over off the cart. And when they went to pick up the cart, you heard squealing. So you think it was some invisible boars that they had caught. And then
Sure, those are our friends.
They are.
you also, at first you think you're completely hallucinating, but one of the carts coming back from the coast seems to have, it was just basically one Umbra hauling the cart by itself, and then the other 5 trying to half push, half wrestle this bright, think of an ostrich, but made of like the same material that the crystalline trees were that you fought.
I want it.
Just in
I want
radiant and like shining white and with purple feathers, and it just looks completely ridiculous, but you can tell by the way that the light's hitting it that it's definitely still made of crystal, even though it's a living being.
Like, I'm already sold. You don't have to keep.
Yeah.
Is it big enough to be a mount?
It
How
is big
far
enough
are
to
we
be a
from the
mount.
cart? And
I wanna grab it.
want to go do a thing?
That is going into the city.
Yeah, we gotta stop
And,
the city. I get you.
No, it's like you see it as it's already going into the city, and as
Kelly
you are looking
yells,
back,
Hazel cast haste, and just runs.
Grab it.
when you actually get up and tell Osrich about it, if you don't immediately wake him up and go, he actually remembers that when you were on the coast and you were, before being assaulted by, various floating flying heads and Randy, one of the things that he kept seeing in the corner of his eye were purple flashes of things moving very quickly. And so now he's thinking that he was seeing these crystalline ostriches or emus or whatever they are.
Screw the defiler.
They're
we need to go
flightless
to the coast
birds.
to catch these.
Back to the coast, everyone.
Screw
If they're
Craftsbeer,
that
screw.
fast,
We're done now.
I want to cast haste on one of them.
We
And,
could joust with them. Doesn't
could.
everyone want to joust with me?
Randy holds up his pitchfork.
Are we jousting on these? Wait, we're all asleep, right?
Yeah, all of you are going to be asleep unless, of course, Calatrix excitedly wakes up Osric.
If he's already in the thing, I won't wake him up. I'll tell him about him in the morning, and then we'll go.
He's
get
gonna
them
be
and
so
then
disappointed.
Joust, and then maybe deal with the defiler. I don't know.
And of note, I'm going to send Sir Didymus to the ship to check on things.
All right. And, all right.
I actually am gonna send Bisman if he can fly there with him, if I can. I know Bisman doesn't always listen to me, but I feel like the city, it's gonna be hard to conceal him.
Just a regular parrot.
Yeah. Just a regular squishy parrot.
If you ever failed a stealth check, I was totally going to make Bisman be the reason why. You're just like, you were being super stealthy, and it's just like,
Bisman could learn to talk. He probably already knows how to say Calatrix no in an almost perfect impression of Ostrich.
That
It's canon.
and
He can say that.
that and boop.
And
I'm a
then I
boop.
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 He encourages me on my shoulder. He's like, "Boop it."
I'm gonna boop it. I'm gonna rage.
I'm gonna rage.
I would like to rage. All right, and that's where we will end it for the night.
Oh. When you guys were talking about the crystal ostrich, I was thinking of this thing. Oh, never mind. I just broke the game.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Oh no, the game.
Not the
Not
game.
the game.
Everybody
No.
just lost the game, by
Lost
the
the
way.
game.
Lost again.
Oh man.
Oh, we were talking about the game. Now everyone on the stream lost the game. Oh
It's
my.
weird how that happened. There we
No,
go.
our
I did get it to
stream
come
is
up.
Frozen.
Huh?
She just broke the
The
stream.
stream is frozen.
Oh, it is. Well, at a good time.
Yes.
I don't know how I froze it,
It did.
but whatever.